Checkity check. Sorry. I was running a little late. Had to make a coffee. Thank you, Misty. Liz Misty. Also on YouTube, Liz. Y'all see something new, huh? Hold on, let me read these comments. Let me get in here first. Hold on, here. Let's do this. Nope, wrong button. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy NFTuesday. How the heck are you? Look at that countdown. It's menacing. Doesn't even say days anymore. It's down to hours. Crazy, crazy. Chuck with a watch streak reached. 5 stream streak. Oh, that's finally enabled for me. That's what y'all are talking about. Some other streamers already had that and were testing it. Let's see who else here. Takuma, first one in, last one out. I love it. Thank you, sir. One of our streamers this weekend for Extra Life. Allie, Misty, Miss Jessie Star. What's going on? Takuma on a 5 stream streak. Gotta say that slowly. Simshu, Monster Pete. How are you? So literally, watch streaks are just every time I've streamed. If I stream Tuesday, Friday, and you're there all of them, you get a 4 stream streak. If you miss one, you start back over at 1. Should be interesting to see. I mean, I know like Miss Jessie Star would be on like a several thousand stream streak at this point. Have I got thousands? At least hundreds. No. 52 weeks. I stream at least on average, well now, twice a week. Not thousands. Hundreds. What's up, P-King? How are you? Simshu also with the 3 stream streak. This is a way to create a little FOMO for you, or like I guess not FOMO necessarily, but you don't want to be the one that's a 1 stream streak. I mean, I don't mind, but I get it. Click on the blue star point, said Simshu. I guess to activate it and to share, because it looks like it uses blue stars in order to do it, right? Or are you earning blue stars? We'll have the option for you to share your watch streak. Hey, what's up, Cutie Beck? Happy NFTuesday. How are you? Oh, yeah, Misty. So it's interesting with Extra Life. We're going to go over stickers and auction items and stuff today. But Godzilla is definitely a theme this year. Pretty fun stuff. I have 3, technically 4, if you're just talking about the Godzilla universe. But if you're talking about Godzilla specifically, we have 3 items. You only know of 2 so far. So do you make up the time at the end, says Liz? Oh, on the 2 minutes? Sure, I'll give you the 2 minutes at the end. Excuse me. Poppin' Duo in the house. What's up, Poppin' Duo? How are y'all? I have you on my list. My list of to-dos is incredibly long leading into Friday for our Extra Life Marathon weekend. But I have it on my list to reach out to y'all. Maybe I could check it off right now and ask if you guys would be willing to share our activities for this weekend. We've already put out a save the date a couple of times. I need to update that with new graphics for all the sponsors we have. But we have some pretty amazing prizes to give away during our big Extra Life streaming weekend, plus auctions, plus our stickers, plus merch if you want to get merch. We got a lot going on. I would love to have it all, you know. We got an NFT rally. I would love to have all this information for you guys and outlined today and ready to go, but I ended up with some real back problems at the end of last week that put me out of commission. Other than going out for my birthday, which was still a struggle, I was out of commission all weekend, and it really screwed up my planning for Extra Life. But I'm doing my best to catch up now. I'm feeling a little better. I'm not better, but I think the stream streaks may be small because it wasn't going back and getting streams from previous times. I think it's just since it enabled that tracking on my stream, which must have been in the last 3 weeks. Hey, what's up, Priscilla? How are you? What's going down? How was your decon weekend? Did you look like you had a great weekend with sales, but did you have a good time too? Let's go streaking through the quad to the gymnasium, says Callard. I added some things. I haven't missed a stream in years, and it only says 5, so I think it started at different times for each. Yes, I think so. Poppin' stock. I'm very comfortable with a 1 stream streak. Good. All right, and I appreciate it. You earn the blue stars. Thank you, Simshu. Everyone at DesignerCon had a Godzilla exclusive. It is very popular. The only thing... Wait, can somebody name this? What is the only thing this year that there have been... What license have there been more products for? And I see it everywhere. Not just within the collectibles community, but everywhere. I think Priscilla just said, "Oh, I got to jump down." Yep, Chuck got it, and Priscilla too. If we could ask the question and get the direct answer from the owner of the Peanuts license, I slowed down to say that. I'm thinking they would say, anyone can have the license right now. I think they're just flooding the pop culture landscape with a very inexpensive, if not free license. Like Priscilla, it'd be interesting if you reached out to him and said, "I want to do a collab," or "I want to do something with Peanuts." I bet they go, "Sure, cool, here's paperwork, it's yours." I'm thinking they're just giving it away because it's a smart move if you think about it. They're building up this momentum, and then maybe next year, just for science. And then next year in 2026, or maybe even the year after that, they go, "Okay, Peanuts license a little more expensive now. They give you a little taste, and now they got you hooked." That's how it goes, I think. Simshu says, "I pulled a calf muscle the other day, and I exacerbated it by taking a nice walk." Oh. Wait, exacerbated. Is that made worse or made better? I'm confused by that term. I've heard it, and now I'm debating what it means. Takuma says, "Hello, Kitty, Snoopy. I'm even seeing Tom and Jerry getting turned into something." Well, a couple of years ago, Gary V, 5 or 6 years ago, Gary V said, it's all about licensing, and I've known this for years, but if you can get a license, it really doesn't matter. Made worse. Thank you, Misty. It really doesn't even matter what it is. As long as it was popular at some point, get it. Buy it, own it, create it, whatever you got to do, because the future of so much of the industry of NFTs and collectibles and clothing and you name it is about licensing. It already has been, but it's even more so. And the nostalgia and the brand recognition and the emotional play on people for things like, but from my childhood it was big, or I loved that at some point, or I kind of forgot about that. Whatever. It's licensing is, well, you could print money. Send Sully a huge box of packing peanuts. Be great if a company like Funko or somebody that had a Peanuts product that didn't sell real well, literally use that for padding for something else. Like plush Snoopy dolls as you're packing peanuts. They're going the lifestyle character brand route. Yes. Is it route or route? Whatever. Takuma, I agree. I made it feel worse. Yeah, I was just telling our dog downstairs, I went to pet her, and poor thing, we haven't been on a walk since the beginning of last week, and we were on a pace of doing one every other day at a minimum, but I can't right now. I'm good during the day when I'm moving, but not too much. The worst part of this back thing is when I lay down at night, I cannot get comfortable. I can't sleep more than 2 hours in a stretch. I was up in the middle of the night, literally at 1:30 in the morning. I was wide awake this morning, so I started Crazy Rich Asians. I've never seen it. And I've always wanted to. What a great cast. So many people in there are recognized. Didn't finish it. I finally got sleepy about halfway through, so I need to finish that at some point. Maybe the middle of the night tomorrow. Priscilla said, "So here's the industry tea." Ooh. Just us girls here talking industry tea. Someone from WonderCon was scouting talent at DesignerCon. It's making me wonder if there will be a lot more designer toy presence for 2026. I like it. It's interesting. We're in a period where, clearly people don't have the disposable income they once did. We're watching the sale of a lot of Funko items go lower. Maybe at DesignerCon you did or didn't see the impact of people's disposable income, the economy, inflation, all that. I don't know, but I feel like I'm seeing it a lot of places. They had the gall this morning on the news to say that the cost of groceries has gone up 1.6% this year. That number is not even close. That's not even close. Uh-oh. It held your LMAO Takuma for swearing. I'm going to allow LMAO. You like that, Takuma? I wish I had a button to do that. Just without like leaning into it, just be like, now, guys. I probably could somehow. There's probably a remote for my Sony mirrorless cam, but I don't know. News is just lying. I mean, you can't trust a dang thing out there. Nothing. You can't trust anything you read at all, period. Or see. You got to have it confirmed by like 10 sources, and even then. Perplom solved, what's up? Howdy. How are you now? Good and you, not so bad? I miss Letterkenny. I miss Letterkenny a lot. Such a great show. I saw that the creator of Letterkenny is creating a new show. And honestly, somehow in my brain, never once did I go, well, Letterkenny's over. What's he going to do next? I never even thought it. I was like, Letterkenny's over. Like, might as well quit. Might as well just give up. Chuck says 1.6% since the beginning of the year, possibly. Most of the price increases were last year. Maybe. I guess what I needed to see on the news this morning is not what happened this year, but what happened over the last 2 or 3 years. Because even if it was 1.6% this year, it was 20 last year, and let's average that out. That's 10 and a half, 11% per year. Pitter patter, let's get at her. For Problem Solve knows, you know. That's another person on my list. I need to reach out to my buddy Evan J. Stern, who played Rolled on Letterkenny. I've met him, I hung out with him, great dude. Streamer, but he doesn't do much on Twitch anymore. He's kind of moved on. He's been busy acting and doing other things. I need to ask him if he'd spread the word. Oh, Chuck, you're going to that hockey game, aren't you? With Jared Kiso. Well, you're not going with him, but you'll see him there. Yeah, that's amazing. Are you doing like an autograph session or anything? Nadu, I got my news from twitch.tv/Sully. It's always accurate and not fake news clickbait that's going around like the common cold. And that's what I appreciate about yous. I saw, what is the actor that says that? Dan. I can't remember his name. I saw him do stand-up comedy. So funny. He's such a funny guy. Aside from Letterkenny. Priscilla said I had a direct flight back to SLO and somebody on my flight had a Rocky Moto bag. I couldn't see who it was. It could have been my next friend. That's cool. I'm glad to see the name getting out there. As a coffee drinker, beans are up a lot since February 2025. Yeah, I only buy my coffee. I drink the Starbucks Veranda almost every day. We just switched to the Christmas blend because it was on sale at Costco. But I only buy the bags if I catch a good deal, like a buy one, get one, or at least I try to shoot for $6.99 per the big bag. It's got like 30, 40 servings in there easily. The way I make coffee. I mean, I don't know how thick you make yours, but Falconer said, what? There hasn't been an increase of food delivery drivers falling through porches in the past 2 months? Maybe. I don't know. Was that a meme? Is that something going around? I saw one video where the guy fell through. Weird note. Last night Kelly was took Macy to dance, and she was sitting there and she's like, crap, I need to go to the grocery store. The traffic's crazy. I don't want to go. I'm going to order some food from DoorDash. Oh my God, this is going to be crazy expensive. Fast forward. They offered her a 35% discount if she spent more than $40. So we got the groceries delivered to the door for cheaper than going to the grocery store. Someone else did the work and brought them to our doorstep, and she tipped them, and we still came out ahead. What sense does that make? How's that a business model? It wasn't even through the grocery store. It was through DoorDash, or not DoorDash. One of those other services that's independent of like a Kroger. I didn't say Kroger's. I don't understand it. Chuck says, yep, second row seats. Not sure if it was a gift from my brother. Wait, not sure. It was a gift from my brother for my birthday. That's dope. You and Pit Bellina gonna go have a good time? Or are you taking the wife? Hopefully if he bought you the tickets, I'm hoping he's going too. That's just good gifting. Squirrely Dan and Katie are my faves. Skids are a close third. I mean, everybody on that show is great. I of course have more of a affinity for Rolled now because I got to know him as a person, and he's a nice guy. He's really a sweetheart. Priscilla said to Misty, my BFF and I have been watching prices and they definitely went up with the tariffs. But now that the tariffs on coffee were removed, it should go back down a little. They tried to fix the problem that they made. And we may also, if any news is to be believed, we may get a nice little $2,000 bump at the beginning of next year for those of us poors who make less than $100K a year. I like that that's the whole thing. If you're under $100K, you'll get $2,000. This is suppose that this information is real. Like, there's no tier system. Below 40, shouldn't you get like a little more? And above 40, shouldn't you get a little less? Like 40, 60, 80, I don't know, 100 or lower is just poverty. Okay. Oh, nice. Me, Pitbullina, and one of our sisters. And I like that you wrote Pitbullina in a weird way with those capital letters. Why would you do that? Your 2K came out of artist's pocket. I know. I'm not saying this is a great way to do things by any means. I'm just saying that for those of us who were looking for anything, we may get it. I feel bad for the people that the tariffs have affected, the number of businesses that have probably been shut down, the artists who have had to like increase their pricing, meaning they probably lose on some sales, or they didn't want to increase their pricing, so they just make less, if anything at all. Tricky times, man. Tricky times. Tricky times. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want it fixed. Agree. I saw a video earlier today of someone walking up to a random porch to steal Christmas lights, and the lights exploded into glitter. The lady screamed. Oh, I love those traps. I love those jokes. There's a guy who makes packages, and he puts on the doorstep, but inside is a whole bunch of cameras, and it spits out like confetti, but also like a stink bomb situation. So people steal it, they take it home, they open it, and it captures everything and sends it up to the cloud so they have the full footage. Genius. Like, get them back. Get them back. It's the equivalent of, like, Funko did that thing where they sold the pop, or they didn't sell it, somebody else did. They sold one of the exclusive pops, and the pop was $2,000 or $1,000, but then there was a coupon to knock down $990 or whatever. Genius. Or remember years ago, was it Lux? The Lux thing that Funko pulled while I was there for Mad Max? That was brilliant. No exchanges, no returns. I wouldn't be surprised, Chuck. I mean, a lot of what we see in the world is fake, but somebody did it for real at some point. They're faking it because they're trying to get the bigger, bolder reaction. Get better quality. The idea is still there. I love it when they pick up a package and get glitter bombed. The lights one was just silly. I haven't seen that one. I haven't had a whole lot of time to be scrolling the social media platforms here this week. Too much going on. Spent too much time at the chiropractor. I think it's helping. I don't know. Every night when I lay down, it's like, well, okay, there it is. They were AI generated. Well, that too, I'm sure. It's crazy how good the AI stuff has got. I mean, we could spend a whole show talking about that, but like, it's insane. It's cool that the technology has evolved to that, but it's bad how people use it. That's about so many things. Yeah, Nadu, I got a text earlier. Boba James told me about that early bird hotel sale, but on a quick perusal, the early bird deal is you have to pay for the hotel fully up front. All days, no possibility of a refund if things change. That's a bold ask. You want me to give you $1,500, whatever it comes out to be for a few days? You want me to give it to you now, 7 months, 8 months early, and just if something goes wrong in my life, I'm out that money? No chance of a refund? That's a big ask. That's a lot of money to so they can just put that in an account and somewhere and earn interest on it. AI is internet dumbest juice. Dumpster juice. Dumpster juice is a gross term. Ugh. Like I worked at a fast food place. I know what a horrible dumpster smells like. It's disgusting. That grease, congealed grease coating on the bottom of it in the corners that you swear something's living in there. We need to AI Sully so we can have a stream 7 days a week. I mean, if it's making me money, let's do it. Okay, so let's talk Extra Life. You guys didn't notice, I'm geared out here. If you want to get some gear, I haven't got the hats, stupidly, because it's on my list, but I haven't done it. The hats aren't posted, but the shirts and the sweatshirts are, if you want to get some merch. I've got it on my list to add more merch. I know, it's stupid. It should already be there. But I'm overwhelmed by the amount of stuff I have to do, and I'm just trying to chip away at the things that I can right now that I have control over, so that I can get it done in time for us to go live. I'm gonna be working this weekend after I stream. I'm gonna be working on doing more stuff to fully get us ready. The prizes are finally rolling in. I'll show you guys some new stuff today. The auctions are I've got the first 3 items set up. We're gonna look at that a little later. I don't want you to go to it yet, and I don't, pencils down. Don't move. Don't go ahead. Don't turn the page early. First we need to talk stickers. So I asked you guys, hey, what's up, Darth Wacko? I asked you guys last week, because I originally proposed the idea of doing boarding pass stickers, and I was struggling with, for some reason, whether I wanted to do that. You guys said, hey, let's just do the regular. These are our first ones, if I can get to them. Straight, don't stretch. We want to do our regular stickers, where we have, this is an Extra Life, of course, but just a standard sticker without the boarding pass in a variety. And so that's what we're doing. And so I did the work yesterday. I already have a quote. Our goal with the stickers, for those of you who don't know, before I show the pretty graphics, we sell the stickers, and hopefully you guys buy the stickers so that you get something to hold on to for your collection. And then the proceeds from the stickers, every dollar earned will go to cover the production of the stickers, distribution of the stickers, because of envelopes and stamps and all that. I'm not charging for my time. Then we'll use the money that's left to cover the shipping of the prizes. That's a big cost, even at a big discount, especially this time of year, the cost of shipping goes up. And then if there's any remaining, we donate that to Extra Life. In our first year that we did it, we ended up donating like another $1,500 or something. It was a lot of money left. This year, I'm God forbid we ever don't get enough ticket sales to cover the shipping. Then I don't know what to do. I have to cover it out of my own pocket, I guess. Which there's not much of that. So let's not do that. So without putting on the heavy push, the heavy sales pitch, we do need to sell some stickers. So let me clear my throat. No. Let's add a source. Let's look at the image I create. Why it's opening boxes over here. I'm over here. Why are you over there? Extra Life stickers 2025. Let me grab the image I made. It's gonna make it real big on the screen, so there's no fancy reveal here. I want there to be, but they don't. That's not something we can do here. Extra Life 2025 stickers, mock-ups. Which one do I want to show you guys? Probably the square. Nope, that ain't it. Purchase info. Actually, no, I'll do this vertical one. Okay, here we go. There it is. Well, that's very large. Okay, we can do a reveal here. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I'll talk about the ratios in a minute, but here's this graphic right here I'm moving around. We, of course, have the main sticker that looks like the logo up here. In order to have that produced the proper way, I had to add a perimeter all the way around. So it does look slightly different than our logo, because in our logo, the nerds at the top doesn't have a background, and the halo is kind of see-through. Here, we have to have the background in order to make the sticker. And then we've got they call it, I'm going through vinyl disorder. Hey, well, Stan, what's happening, baby? How are you? They call that the oil slick rainbow chrome, i.e. we called it in the past holographic. I like oil slick rainbow chrome. That's a mock-up that you see on screen there. It's going to look a lot better when the final product ends. It's going to be shiny. It's going to have that rainbow effect when you twist it. And then, of course, one of my favorites, we've got a glow-in-the-dark. So it's not 2 stickers at the bottom. I'm sure somebody's going to think that at some point, but the sticker's going to be like almost entirely white with the black outlines of Nerd Unite in the wings, a yellow halo, and the green Extra Life text. But then when you hit that thing with the black light or with the sunlight, whole thing's going to be screaming glow in the dark green. With those, you'll still see the black lines and the extra life and the halo. I think it's going to look dope. I think it looks really good. Yeah, thank you, Red Ranger. So and this is the part that confuses people, but it also, for those of you who have been here for a minute, you're like, I welcome this. This is good. So what I do, I take the stickers, I got a quote for, and we'll alter if needed, 150 of the main stickers, 100 of the holographic, i.e. oil black rainbow chrome, oil slick rainbow chrome, and only 50 of the glow in the dark, right? So I take all those, I number them, I shuffle them. I shuffle a lot. I turn them face down. You order from me and you say in the form that you fill out, which is I'll make available momentarily if it's not already showing, you say, Sully, I want 3 stickers. You don't get the 1, 2, 3. You get 3 random stickers. I go to the pile, I pull them. You might get 2 mains and a glow. You might get 3 mains. You might get 2 oil slick rainbow chromes and a glow in the dark. It's random. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, I don't know. I want to increase my chances. So stickers are $5 each. Want a little discount? Buy 4 stickers, random stickers for $15, or the offer that we've been doing the last couple of years is, and this is, the price is down a little bit because there's less variety. I couldn't do 4. The company last year screwed us on the blacklight, and so I'm not using them anymore. And not many people offer the blacklight colors on the super fluorescent vinyl, so that's out. But anyway, so this year you would get 3, 2, 1, 6 total stickers for $30, but it guarantees you a full set. In other words, you would get 3 main, 2 hollow, 1 glow in the dark. That's been the more popular take. People just wanted to guarantee they had them all. And I'm not going to do you decide if you want to get all of them or you just take 1 of each. It's only 6 stickers. They go in an envelope real easy. You buy a full set, bing, bang, boom. I put it in an envelope. I send them to you. You do what you want with them. You might get some low mint numbers. You might not, because I number them all on the back. But there's the long and the short of it. You got a main, you got the oil slick rainbow chrome, and you've got the glow in the dark. $5 each, unless you order 4 at a time. You get a slight discount, and you have the option for a full set. It gets confusing to people, but I'm going to put the word out on the street. We need, in order to make this profitable, because we can effectively make about $4, $3.50 per sticker, and that money is going to go to cover the shipping costs of the prizes and the final that's left over in a donation. The sticker production costs are higher than they've been in the past, but that's, and these are a little bigger, by the way. These are 3.5 inches wide. Traditionally, I do a 3-inch wide sticker. 3.5 inches wide by 1.75 inches tall. Because of the design, it's more of a horizontal design. What's up, Melio? How you doing? So the stickers are available for pre-order via my form, and I believe, can we extra life sticker? Is it extra life stickers? Oh wow, don't spell it right. No, don't spell it right. It's not coming up. Did I not? I thought I enabled it. Let me look. Somehow I did not. What's going on here? Okay, 1 sec. What's up, Punked? Stickers. Where are you? Come on. That's got to be it. There it is. Okay. Send. Link. Shorten. Copy. Wait, that's the wrong one. That's the one from last year. Almost did it. Because it wasn't showing the image. There it is. Okay. Published. Accepting responses. Anyone with the link. Copy the link. Shorten it. Copy. I thought I had created all this. I guess not. Extra Life. Order your Nerds Unite for Extra Life 2025 stickers. Save. Turn it on. timers. Ugh, come on. This system. Ugh, are you kidding me? It overrode everything. I had a nice... One second. This thing wigged out on me. We need... No, I didn't do anything wrong. What are you screaming about? The uses of these stickers, Emilio, they're a sticker. You can collect them. You can hold on to them. You can put them on things. They are made with a matte finish, heavy duty vinyl. They will hold up long term. In like, I think you can put them in the washing machine. Not your clothes, with your like, put it on a coffee mug, stuff like that. I have had on the back of my phone for the last few months the exact company brand of stickers. In and out of my pocket constantly, my hand rubbing, catching corners. They have not faded. They have not come up on the corners. They have not got caught on anything. They are holding up very well with daily use. I'm really impressed. Yeah, these are not NFTs. These are actual stickers. So we've done them in the past. Extra Life one's handy. This was one of my favorite years. I do. We had the hearts one year. And what I tried to do is always make a variety of 4 different styles that you could get, but it's become tricky because I always had to go through multiple companies, and this year I can go through one company. They're very well made stickers. Vinyl Disorder is the company that our friend Priscilla uses for all the stickers she sells at conventions and online and stuff. They're not only do they do great quality work, they're really nice people too. Let me hold on. We got to get this. Why are you making noises like I didn't type that correct? There, I know something in here says Extra Life. Oh. Get out of here. One sec. There it is. No, I want a different one. This is what I wanted. Okay, one second. I'm getting there. Chat commands, stickers. Stop making that noise. That is really annoying. Finally. Okay. Save, finally. Hopefully there's no major typos or issues. And save. Okay, let's test this. I can go over the details here in just a second. Yeah, the chrome's gonna look really good. That's a mock-up. Learn how to point. That's just a mock-up. It's gonna have a nice shine to it, a la this one right here, with that rainbow effect. So anything printed doesn't allow the color through of the rainbowy shine. So what I've done on the design over here is it's mostly the black outlines of the Nerd Unite and the wings to allow all that chrome to show through. And then the halo and the Extra Life lettering is the only thing with color. It's gonna look really nice. I wish I had some samples, but that's just not how that world works. You got to place your order to get it all in. They can't just run one off and send it to you without you paying an arm and a leg. But the form is open. Please, 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 please slow down and take your time and read. If something seems wrong, ask me about it. Take your time and fill it out correctly so that you don't have to go, oh, I misunderstood. Can you go back and change my answer for me? That's such an unnecessary pain in my butt if you just slow down and read. You could buy one sticker for $5. You get a discount if you order 4 stickers at a time when you're getting random stickers. 4 at a time gets you $15, so essentially 1 free. Or you can opt to buy the whole set, guaranteed. You get 3 of the main, 2 of the oil slick chrome, and 1 glow in the dark for $30. That's the deal. You get a bunch of cool stickers. You get a few extra main ones you can put on stuff so you can still keep your low mint, your low numbered one. You have all the fancy ones to do with as you please. And that $30, like $3, $4 of that is production costs. And then you're basically donating $25, $26 that goes to covering shipping for all the prizes that we have. We have amazing prizes. And then the rest will get donated. Plus, everything that you purchase with these counts towards your donation total. We're going to do that. It's going to count towards your donation total. So if you want to try to donate a total of $100 to be eligible for the biggest prizes, you're already $30 in. Weird question, but could I just pay and request the standard one? No. Nope. You get 1 random sticker. I know. It seems like, well, why wouldn't you just do that? Well, because then everybody's going to ask me 12 different. Well, then can I pay you $10 and only get a glow in the dark one? No. I keep it as simple as possible. Simple as possible. I have a giant stack already shuffled. You give me $5, you get a sticker. Odds dictate you're going to get the main one. You might get another one. Could you allow the form to be editable up until the deadline so we can correct any mistakes or if we change our minds about quantities? It scares me to death because I don't trust people to do smart things. Nothing against you guys personally. There will be the one person who will order 30 and then change that to 1. But I'll do it. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Where are my options? Customize theme, preview. Customize theme? No. Settings. Responses. Allow response editing. Okay, I'm doing it. Don't make me regret it. Please don't make me regret it. Crypto Gamer, can I pay you $1.25 for 1/4 of a sticker? Sure. You give me $1.25 and I'll pretend I heard that. Misty and Priscilla. Yes, like missing addresses. So, Monster Pete. Okay, excellent question. So, as far as process goes, and it's written in the form when you get there, there's a whole payment section. But here's what's going to happen. You guys are going to put in your pre-order. Give me a few days. I'm going to send you an email. That email is going to say, hey, appreciate you pre-ordering the stickers. Here's the details on your total amount owed, which the shipping's included unless it's international. So you're not going to get, there's no taxes and fees and all that crap. If you want one sticker, $5, you live in the US, it's $5. That's it. The way the world should work, not the way it does work. And then I'll send you that email and it'll say you can pay via PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Here's the link to pay. And then you pay. That's it. Now remember, if you go to pay using any of these services, and let's just use Priscilla as an example. Her name is Priscilla. She also goes by Valor and Vellum. She has a character named Sune and 3 others. I don't need all those names. I need one consistent name throughout. She's going to fill out the form as Priscilla. She's going to PayPal me from an account named Priscilla. Or if the account she pays me from doesn't have the name Priscilla on it, somewhere in the comments she's going to go, by the way, this is Priscilla. So that I can actually link up the account that paid with the person who requested in the form. You would not believe how many people pay me from these accounts that have weird names and don't bother to tell me who they are. Like I'm supposed to know them. Think through it. You fill out the form, put your name on there, your actual name. So when I ship it and there's an envelope with your name on the outside and it arrives at the house and somebody's like, there's nobody here named Darth Wacko. Nobody lives here named Darth Wacko. What is that? Who's a Darth Wacko? Am I snarky? Yes, I'm sorry. I've dealt with way too many crazy things of like how would I put together that Vertical Blinds by Paula is also Raul? I would never know that. Oh, really, Darth Vaca? That's funny. Absolutely, Monster Pete. I appreciate you guys. Everything you buying these, and hopefully we get to 300 total stickers sold. That would be the dream. Anything above that is pure butter. We're cranking through donating funds to the kids, but we gotta get 300 stickers sold to make this totally worth the time. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I hope you guys will understand that and have a couple bucks to throw at the stickers and are willing to do so. The stickers will go out mid-December. I told them when I got the quote yesterday, is like, what would it take to get these stickers delivered to me by December 12th? They said, you pay us $25 for a rush order, which I've included in our cost. We'll get them there by the 12th. I'm good. So we're going to open this up, and I'm going to give them the sticker order right after Thanksgiving. So you fill out the form now. You don't pay me today. You're not even going to pay me tomorrow. You're not going to pay me in 2 days. You got some time. You got like a week to 2 weeks to pay me. So if you're waiting on a paycheck, if you're waiting on some birthday money, Christmas money, you got to check with your wife. You got to check with your grandma. You got to wait for a check from your grandma. Whatever the case, you're filling out the form today. I send you the email. You got a little time to figure it out and then pay me. So if you're thinking, I don't know if I want to, don't do that thing where you go, I'm going to come back later and fill out that form, because you're going to forget, and you're not going to fill out the form, and you're not going to get the stickers, and I'm going to have to pay for shipping out of pocket, and the kids aren't going to get much money. When I get home, I'll post in my Insta story for the sticker. Well, I love that, Funko Collector 33. Thank you so much. I will be posting to social. I got some nice images like the one you saw over here just a second ago. I've got one for Instagram stories, so I'll post that. It'll be a lot easier for you to repost that, probably. Yeah, pretty simple, ultimately. But we somehow we complicate everything. Nice, per plum solved. Full set, I appreciate you. Will Snickers be shipped with these sweet stickers? Why would you ask that? No, nar. I forgot to tell you in the form I need number 4. Well, requesting numbers is frowned upon, but we'll see. I thank you, Funko Collector 33. Thank you. All right, good. We got some pre-orders rolling in. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Can I see? All right, let's see. Nobody. Wait, hold on. Am I reading this right? I'm not calling you out by name, by the way. I wouldn't do that. How can I tell? Total number of full sets. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 full sets have been ordered. 4 people ordered 2 stickers. 1 person ordered 4 stickers. Okay, we're getting some orders in. Oh, thank you for sending note to Cutie Beck. I appreciate it. She was here earlier, wasn't she? I thought she was. Yeah, if anybody's willing to share in their Discord communities, for those of you who partake, or send an email to somebody who hadn't been in here in a while, I'll try to get an email out using everybody who signed up for the newsletter as well to let them know stickers are available. Yeah, I think a lot more people would buy if they just knew they existed. But for some reason, my tweets don't get seen by a lot of people anymore. My Instagram stories, maybe I've done too much of this and it's gotten annoying to people. I don't know. But I think a lot of people would be willing to participate. So on that front, stickers, we can come back and talk about all we want. I will not, to prep you guys for Friday. Friday stream is going to be the kickoff for Extra Life, starting at noon Pacific. Linder, yeah, absolutely. It's actually it's pinned to the top of Twitch. I see it up there, but we can also do this Extra Life stickers. There you go. There's the link right there. Just fill out the form. Thank you, Linder. Appreciate you. Nope, Nadu, I called that out earlier. I'm not doing that. It was another confusing extra step. And 6, if you order a full set, I put 6 in an envelope. That works perfectly. So I'm not going to give the extras away. I really don't like giving away limited edition stuff except for every once in a while, because it dilutes the value of it. It makes it like people will be like, well, I'll wait and win. No, I don't like that. So if there are a few extras, I'm not going to be giving them away anyway. You give them away once you get them. If you do whatever you want about them. I did not offer an option for a magnet here because I did not get a chance to investigate it, but I will look into it. And maybe we can, you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do, Monster Pete? I'll make a note of this too when I finish thinking out loud. These magnets right here were created from Pop Paragon and Twitchy Tides. They were done on the Printful website, which is the same website I used to get my merch made. So I think what I'll do is I will upload the information on there for them to be able to make a magnet in hopefully the exact same size as the stickers, if not a little larger, and you'll be able to go order a magnet. I'll do that because I have to be able to sell enough to make it worthwhile. If only 5 people ordered magnets, doesn't really do much for me. Plus it adds another layer of difficulty. But if I just order this, put this up on Printful, so it'll be available on nerdunite.online, you'll be able to order the magnet, and even if only 2 people buy it, it doesn't hurt anything. Doesn't really help anything, doesn't really hurt anything. But I'll put on my list of to-dos here, magnet. And I know I have lists all over the place. I'm trying to get through all of them, but too many things. Too many things to do before we go live on Friday that have to be a priority, sadly, because I am behind, and then this back thing. Extra life logo magnet. We are still working through the details of the NFT rally as well. Need to go to HEB for tortillas. Man, that just screamed to my soul. I love those fresh made tortillas at HEB. I would do horrible things to get an HEB available here right around the corner in Washington State. I miss HEB. I can't wait to take Kelly there in December. Somehow on the last 2 trips that we've gone, we haven't gone to an HEB. I don't know how we've gotten through and done that. So this year we're going to have to land and go to an HEB so she can see it, so we can go get some Topo Chico at bargain basement prices, grab some tortillas, maybe get some of that pre-made food they have up at the front in the little metal dishes that you pop in the oven to have dinner with. That's always wonderful and tasty. Get the Texas-shaped tortilla chips, get the queso, their own salsa. I could go on. HEB's got wonderful stuff. Grab me some St. Arnold's beer, or maybe some Austin East cider while I'm there. Just so many great options. Yo, what's up, Midnight Twin? How are you, my friend? Yeah, we gotta go, Funko Collector 33. Midnight Twin, I was just showing everybody the stickers. The sticker pre-order form is up. $5 get you 1 random sticker. $4 get you 4. I'm sorry. Start over. $5 get you 1 random sticker. $15 get you 4 random stickers. Or if you want to, you can opt to buy the full set. It'll be 6 total stickers. 3. I did it again. 3 of the main, 2 of the holographic or oil slick rainbow chromes, and 1 of the glow-in-the-dark sticker. For $30, you get 6 stickers, and that guarantees you the full run of everything. Exclamation point extra life stickers in the chat, or it's pinned on Twitch. I don't know if we have it on YouTube. Liz copied it over there. I will pin it to the top. Beautiful. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, me too, Funko Collector 33. It's going to cost us a small fortune. Shout out to the airlines for absolutely screwing us over every chance they get, and taking no exception to the holidays by charging 4 or 5 times the going rate of airfare. If I wait just a month, the airfare comes down by 1/3, or by 2/3. Way to go, airlines. We can't wait to replace you with something that's way better. I'll be posting on all the socials in a little while, Darth Wacko. Absolutely. I always give you guys first dibs and the opportunity to help me test it before I put it out to the world, because people are so unforgiving if a mistake is made. Good. Just got done setting up my TikTok for my first live on Friday night. Nice, Midnight Twin. Very nice. You're going to do TikTok also. That's cool. I experimented with that a little bit months ago, maybe even a year ago at this point. And the thing about TikTok was it did deliver quite a few people to the stream, but I found that this sounds judgy and I don't mean it to be. This is facts, right? The kind of person that comes through my streams for TikTok was typically only there for a real quick, all right, Funko Collector 33, absolutely. If they were in there real quick, they would ask some real basic questions, clearly having never understood the stream or really how to behave in a stream. And then they'd be gone before I could even answer them. So I found it a little, I don't know, underwhelming. There was the occasional exception to that for sure. But I don't know, maybe your experience will go better. I didn't care for it. I may do it again, to be fair. I think the streaming experience is more of a long form thing, especially for Twitch and for YouTube. But when it comes to like the TikTok, or if you could do Instagram stories or something, I just don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Cal. That's totally fair. TikTok attention span is about as long as it takes to say TikTok. Now, if you're playing video games, I think you have a better chance. If you're playing Fortnite on your stream, or maybe even doing something more performative like singing or playing an instrument or something, I think you might be able to do better. The weird type of streams I do where we're having a conversation about a little bit more detailed things and talking about charity work and stuff, that clearly does not bode well, or doesn't connect well with your average TikToker. It's still hot here, said Funko Collector 33 about Texas. Yeah, I mean, that is the way Texas goes. Darn it, crazy weather here in Vegas. It's raining sideways. Well, I hope you're indoors, Monster Pete. Yeah, Midnight Twin, I love it. No, I think you're taking the right approach. And you always have such a good time on your streams. You have such a great energy. Maybe you'll find your crowd there, and it'll be like one of the best things you've ever done. I'll pray that that's exactly how it goes. Well, Stan says can't hurt. I agree. Well, mostly. I have found that the detractors of somebody who comes into the stream can be overwhelming. And I'm a little scared about it for Friday for here, because I'm going to try to keep it simpler and try to have some things going just for the quick ins and outs of people, because we're going to be on the Twitch front page with my stream, and it's not going to be the same exact kind of stream as normal, because we're going to have so many people coming through and asking questions and wondering what's going on and how do I do this, or why don't you do that, or you should do this, or you should do that. It's going to be happening a lot, and those kind of, depending on the kind of comments you get, it can really detract from a good, solid stream. But it could also aid it. It could be better if you get the right people come by. Singing and playing games for my charity. See, I think that's gonna bode better. That's gonna perform well. Georgia whooped Texas Saturday. I didn't watch any college football Saturday. I missed it. I don't normally. My Texans won Sunday, barely, and the Browns managed to blow a lead. Which this sounds like your average Sunday. Another 80 degrees plus here in Dallas area. Cold front on the way this weekend. It's going to get all the way down to 77. If you're lucky, Darth Wacko. So, Darth Wacko, the way the front page thing works for Twitch is I applied, and they can only give me a window of 4 hours sometime between noon and 8. My hope is it's not straight up noon when I start. Hoping it's like 2 o'clock. Be great to come in here and hang out with you guys and get things rolling, and then it kicks in. But I think what they do is they take in and they approve X number of people, and then they have a schedule they work out, or maybe they pop it all in an algorithm and it just spits it out at some point and puts people on the page. I don't know. I mean, maybe they say we've anticipated that Cindy over here is going to be from noon to 4. We're ready to go. We've got our finger on the button, and Sully would be 2 to 6. But then Cindy doesn't show up for her stream or has technical difficulties or whatever. Well, let's bump Sully up to noon. I think that could easily happen. I don't know. This is going to be a first time for me. All regulars are unofficial mall cops. Stay vigilant. I love it. Darn backseat streamers. We don't want no scrubs. Ooh, the Broncos had a good one this weekend, huh? Yeah, go Broncos fans. My father-in-law lives in Denver now, Denver area, And so, you know, on my list of teams, Texans are first, Browns a second, and then somewhere in the third to fifth range, the Broncos. I gotta support them a little bit. I don't have any gear, and I'm not gonna support them if they're going against my Texans. But go Broncos. Red Ranger, I think the only notification I'm gonna get is when the numbers go up. I don't. Maybe there's an email, but I mean, as you've seen with my streams, it's not like I'm watching my email while I'm streaming. I may see the random something come up. I think they're just gonna open flip the switch, and I'll appear up there, and then somebody will be like, what is this redneck up to over here? Like, what is this blue? I see Nerds Unite. What's that mean? Let's get in there. Let's go check it out. And then they're going to come in, and they're going to give me maybe 2.5, 3 seconds to see if they want to continue to watch the stream. And that's up to me to try to get their attention, right? And keep them here. So I'm still working through these concepts of, but I'm being held back by a couple of things I'll tell you about. I want to give away a prize during the stream on Friday of where if we can get like $500 in donations, we'll give away that prize before the stream ends, right then and there, instead of waiting until another day to spin the wheel and pick prize winners and all that. And I want to do some sort of like big box game where we have like 50 boxes filled with random stuff. All that requires some work, and I'm just trying to get it all done as best I can by then. I'm going to be working, noon to night or first thing in the morning till late at night. Noon to night wouldn't be that long a shift. To get ready for it all. I'm going to do my best. But this whole back thing and lack of sleep, and it's kind of taking its toll. I'm very happy with the results of the Broncos game, being a Bills fan. There's multiple people on the front page at once, though, too, right? Yeah, there's a carousel. If we go to, I cannot be held responsible for lack of clothing that might be seen here on the front page. You know, you never know when these hot tub streamers or whatever are going to be on there. Yeah, so there's a carousel up at the top here of people that appear on the front page, but then also live channels we think you'll like, Together for Good, categories you can look at. So I don't know, will I appear in the carousel? Will I appear under Together for Good? Somewhere here. And people, look at the numbers here. 1,100 watching that stream, 3,700 watching that stream, 737 watching that one, 1,400 watching that one, 2,400 watching that one. Those all have something in common. 8,400 people watching this one. 1,500 watching this DJ lady. So, I don't know. We're learning. Absolutely not, Red Ranger. That does not my content. No. 4 people would enjoy that, and that would gross me out. To know that, I don't know how the ladies do it that do it. That's got to be a weird feeling. I solemnly swear to take the mick out of hot tub streams on Saturday. Okay, now I've heard a lot of phrases from my friends over the other side of the pond. Take the mick out of hot tub. What does that mean exactly? I want to use it in a sentence like you did, but I'm money talks, creeps walk. Does that make sense? Money talks for sure. And the creeps for those streams are probably throwing quite a bit of money. Have a joke about. Okay, all right. I got you. I solemnly swear. Oh, like is another way to say that, to take a piss? I think y'all use that word in there occasionally as well. There's some phrases that just I love hearing them. It cracks me up to no end. And I get the vibe when I hear you say it. I can context clues it together. But when it's written, it bakes my noodle. I can't quite follow. It always gets me the way y'all, the way people overseas will use the C word like it's no big deal. The one that rhymes with bunt. But here, man, you say that to a lady here, that's a no-go. That's not a good one. You are not getting a second date or a friendship out of that one. Not good. I find it amusing. Okay, let's talk prizes. I've been running down. So I've run into a couple hurdles. One, our good friends at Turtle Beach. I always count on them. I followed up this week, and they were like, "Whoopsie, we handed that off to somebody else, and they might have dropped the ball. We're working on it right now. We'll get you something." So I think they'll come through, and I'm not going to badmouth them if they don't. Things happen. I understand. I should never count on anything specifically. It's all a bonus. I still think they'll come through, and who knows? Maybe they'll be like, expensive stuff. Maybe they'll do that. That would be pretty dope. But we're waiting to see. They don't give me an inventory up front typically. I think they did last year actually, but they do send just a big box of goodies. I hope they can do it again this year. So I'm still waiting. I'm also waiting on similar kind of scenario. I'm waiting on Fugitive Toys. I texted, I emailed. I just texted again this morning and been like, hey, did you remember us? Do you remember me? Are you going to be able to do something? I don't want to start a smear campaign against anybody. No. I'm just, if it happens, that's okay. We just take their name out of there. All right, well, Stan, have a good one, bud. Good luck on your stream today. Maybe we'll see you later. No, we will see you later. I'm going to raid over to you. What was I say? Oh, yeah. Wait, things happen, right? And they've done so much for us in the past through Turtle Beach. I could not begin to say even the single unkind word about them. I just want to set the expectations clearly that maybe they're not a part of it, or it'll be later than anticipated, whatever. So figuring it out as we go. Same with Fugitive Toys. But where's my spreadsheet? Because I do have some updates on some stuff that's good. So $7 a pop, two $50 gift cards. That's a go. Abominable Toys sent that awesome Godzilla item number 2 for us. This is one of the coolest things ever. Now I'm debating. I think this is going to go to the auctions because this is a very high tier item. This is an artist proof of this Godzilla figure, Mecha Godzilla Chomp, with the art by Tom Whalen. I think this is going to go to the auctions just because I think it makes sense to go to auctions. But very, very cool. So I'm excited about that. Boba James sent those NFTs. I've still got to go through. We're going to have a whole package, if not a couple of them, you think so too, Midnight? Right. Of Twitchy Tides NFTs. I've got to pull all those together and get some images and then put that on our list. Butts on Things, Brian Cook. We looked at already. He sent a bunch of stuff. The Labubu styled keychain, some really cool exclusive pins from previous cons, from this year and previous years, a lanyard keychain. Oh, this awesome Derpy inspired New York Comic-Con exclusive, last year New York Comic-Con exclusive, Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive. I will break these up into multiple prize packs, I think. 2, maybe 3. Love these magnets. They're so cool. I'll break those up into a couple, 3 prize packs. Probably 2. 2 prize packs. Butts on Things stuff from Brian Cook Art. Super nice of him to send all that. Oh, Monster Pete, you really need the chomp? So that's awesome. Display Geek Sean. I'm still working with him, but I think what we're gonna do is one of my Mycons and some of his vault or Grail shelving systems like I'm using back there. I've still got a couple boxes of those that I can send out. Evil's Toy Lair Jessica. I met with her at the Thursday last week in the midst of all my back pain. And she gave us all kinds of stuff. I'll do a quick rundown real quick to show you what we got. So she gave, we got a couple, like an art series Stitch blind box thing, this fun Labubu vinyl figure. And this whole bag of goodies. I'm not going to go through it all. Plus, she gave some money to cover some shipping. But we got a ton of blind box figures that you would find at like Miniso or Pop Mart. Got a Stitch crossbody bag style thing. Another art figure, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There's actually several Labubus I may pull one or two of these items for auctions, but the rest will probably be prizes. Tons of these Pop Mart style blind boxes. Here's a whole case or whole box of these. Yo, Pickle Rick! Resubscribe for 11 months. Thank you, Pickle Rick. Jessica's the best. Saw her at Decon the other day. Isn't she? She's amazing. You were out at Decon? You lucky dog. More. There's like at least 10, 5 to 10 of these, Pop Mart style. And then a whole bag full of a bunch of smaller ones of these like little tubes, for lack of a better terminology. There's a plush, all kinds of fun stuff in there that she gave me. And there's this new series, a new artist. Wow, that's really, I remember that, Priscilla. You did that for that art stream, right? There's this new series called Blood Bears from an artist out of Texas. There's the bottom, but look at this. This fun big plush. And then there's some small plushes as well. Some keychain plushes. So she sent a ton of stuff. She's always so generous, so kind. But I got all that for prize. There's a ton of stuff there. I got to go through. I got to take photos, catalog it, put it on our list. I've started. I just haven't gotten through it. Funko Photo Lady sent some fun prizes. Got a Pop Pez Freddy. Got a Walter Payton Gold. I still don't know which one it is. I got to ask her. A Tiny Ghost, sealed, never opened. Dumpster Fire. Contra Belly. She sent a bunch of good stuff, so we've got a bunch of prizes there. Fugitive Toys, TBD. Funko, we're gonna come back to in just a minute. I got something for you. Hold on to your butts. Hand Over the Heroes, sending a bunch of prints. They're on the way. Nick and Nessa are doing their thing. Don't forget to get in on Nick and Nessa's auctions. Whoops, the stream was really, really delayed for me back at the current. Oh, I hate when that happens. It should always try to catch up, right? My Pops, Nick and Nessa are doing their raffles. If you guys haven't seen this, I think everybody here has. If you haven't, please go check out My Pops on their social channels. MIPOPS. It's MI Michigan. That's what that stands for, because they're up in Shelby Township, Michigan. But you can tell them, I want to buy, in your penny raffle, I want to buy some tickets. They're $5 each, but they're giving away like a complete set of the Star Trek NFT Pops. I need to get them some money because I want to win that. They've got this one package that has an Amon St. Brown. I always get his name messed up. A wonderful receiver for the Detroit Lions. His signed pop, and then 2 signed Handmade by Robots Protos, all in one package that you could win. I added a link to their video on my stream. Oh, I love that. I need to do something like that. Show people on Friday during the stream, and then again through the weekend. But they've got some wonderful prize packs. There's more. Those are just the first 2 I can remember. And you can remotely buy raffle tickets. You can just tell them, I want 2 tickets towards Star Trek. They'll say, give us the $10 to this PayPal, you're in. And they are the most amazing people, Nick and Nessa. I 100% trust them. Their ethics and their commitment to doing the right thing and being a part of the Nerd Unite community. So you do not have to worry about them. You give them their money and them not even putting your ticket in there. They do not work like that. They're great people. Monster Pete gave an awesome NFT pop. I think it's the Freddy is Hawkeye. As soon as I receive it, I'll send it to the winner. So that'll be 2026, but it's still awesome. Rocky Moto, Mike Becker sent those awesome protos. You'll see those again in a few minutes when we get to the auction stuff. Priscilla sent some amazing items, including some raw pen protos and some small minifigs. You'll see those in the auction, some for prizes. That's coming soon. But she was overly generous as always, amazingly generous. I've got a package coming from Gary V, and Shep made it happen. I don't know what's in the package, but I anticipate seeing it in the next couple of days. So that may be a cool surprise to share during the weekend. I have no idea. Could be 1 comic book. Could be 100 things. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, okay. Update. The 2 big updates. One, U2s. You guys know U2s? I've always been kind of a fan of these without diving in because I didn't want to get caught in another big collectible. But NFTuesday makes plush and vinyl figures and even like enamel pins and stuff now. And they are very active. They're always go, 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 go. And they make some very cool items. One thing I find interesting, and I'm not bad-mouthing them at all, is they have a lot of like renders on their website instead of the actual figures. I think that might resonate with their audience really well. It's interesting they choose that. But like if you go to, you know, blank here, I love their website's really well done. You can see the final product, but they leave the render up. They look really cool. I like their art style. They stepped up and said, all right, Sully, we'll support you. We're going to give you 9 different U2s from 9 different licenses. Because they asked me, what are your fans into? What are the people in your community into? Let me see if I can... U2. So the licenses included will be... Fortnite, Marvel, Deadpool and Wolverine, DC, Stranger Things, Godzilla, there's our third Godzilla item, Futurama, Scream, and Jason Universe. Now let's just look up one at random here. Let's check out Scream. If we look up Scream. Now what I'm going to tell them is just give us a random one from that license. Once we pick the winner, we'll say the winner is... Jason somebody got a ghost or got a Scream. They're going to get a U2s, and U2s is going to deliver it directly to them to save us on shipping. So we're going to have a form you've got to fill out if you want prizes. You'll already have your address and everything. So when we pick the winners, I'll grab that line item and I'll send it to U2s and they'll send you the prize. That's great. That's going to save us on 9 packages of shipping at a minimum of $7. That's 60 something bucks worth of shipping that they're going to be covering as well. Their figures are great. I have a couple. I have another one up there that's a Twitch Gold from TwitchCon a couple years ago. They made one for our friend Top Pops. I don't know if you can see it on their website or not. Yeah, look, they made a pin set for him, and they made a plush and 2 other figures. They're all sold out. But look at this. You could have got a Top Pops figure. Look how cool that is. It's freaking amazing. But 9 figures that they're going to be shipping to winners. So that's 9, I guess 9 winners. Since they're doing the shipping, we're going to make it 9 separate prizes that we'll give away. I think that's the majority of the updates with one exception. Are you ready? I reached out to Funko. They immediately came back and said, we would love to do something. Let us pull it together. A few days later, they said, we've got it. We can't, you know, of course I told them in the past, Mike Becker's given me some really cool protos and some limited edition stuff. And they're like, hey, listen, we can't really do the pop protos. We got some other thing we'll send you. They lied, but in a really good way. So let me show you what they have offered up. These pops, off the bat here, these pops will all be prizes. There's a restriction on doing an auction of any kind on these pops, but they sent me, these are some of the limited edition new ones, very cool exclusives. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the original Superman, the movie with Christopher Reeve. Their Superman in the phone booth. How cool is this exclusive? Pinky and the Brain, glow in the dark. I got to interview these guys at Washington State SummerCon. I wish I'd had this then to have them sign it, but it came out after. But you got the exclusive Pinky and the Brain 2-pack. That's a prize. Then, doesn't end there. We've got WrestleMania John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. That's amazing. Last night was John Cena's last wrestling match of all time. He's done. He went out on a W. I saw some of the clips. Not even a big wrestling fan. So amazed by that man, though. Very, very cool. I love following what he does and what The Rock does. And then my friend Matt Cardona, who got to go back to the WWE the other day. So freaking cool. How about this? Billy the Puppet saw one of those sweet limited pops, and I love the foil, the extra foil, silver and red, and they just really knocked that out of the park with the box on this Billy. Woo, woo, woo. That's right. We got, is it Gimli? Gimli? How do you pronounce that? From Lord of the Rings, another exclusive, limited. Very, very cool pop. And last but not least, a Back to the Future Marty McFly from 2015, where he's holding the facts. You're fired. Freaking love that. Oh, it's got I just noticed the 40 years of Back to the Future in the corner there. Hard G, Gimli. Okay, good. Claim Marty. Nice Midnight Twin. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pops plus a 2-pack that they sent. But wait, there's more. Is there a no horror clause for the wimpy? Yes, Misty. I want to make sure, Misty, find a place to sit down and calm yourself. Maybe have a sip of water. Maybe have I don't know, whatever you find that's calming. Find a fidget toy, whatever you got to do, because I'm about to make your knees weak with this next announcement. Are you right? I want confirmation that Misty is sitting. Are you sitting? Have you checked your bank account lately? You're going to need to have some funds ready. That's all I can say for right now. Give me a second. Misty's like, I don't cuss a lot on here, but Misty's like, oh shit, here we go. It's about to come home for you. Got a little bag here. Oh, I don't know if you do, Misty. I don't know if you do. I don't think you do. I don't know. I don't know who at Funko packed the box. If they knew who I was, if they knew what we're up to, if they're I don't know. But the generosity. And they went back. They went back to the archives. We've got, first up, a blue Power Ranger proto. I don't know from what year this is from. Maybe we can see on the bottom there. I don't know if y'all can make that out. But I'm pretty sure this is an older one. Beautiful. Blue Power Ranger proto. This is new from last year. Okay. Not everything here is, though. That's why I was debating it. This one's fairly recent, but Liz, did we get confirmation Liz is sitting? Are you sitting? Okay. Just making sure. How about this little guy? How about a little droid action? Star Wars all white proto with the base. Misty, pick yourself up off the floor. Yep, exactly, Misty. There's the Lucasfilm stamp on the bottom from 2024. This is a good one, and it's a bobble. Doesn't have a lot of bobble, but it's got the bobble. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. We haven't even hit the top yet. This next one, if I had the money, you wouldn't be able to beat me. Any guesses? What proto? Not Sully. It's not Sully. What proto is one from one of my licenses? One of my favorite fandoms. It's not Star Wars. This is a different one. Yeah, I figured, Misty. I know that's your favorite, so, I didn't do this to you. I didn't request that. That's a good guess, Chuck. That's a really good guess on Skeletor. It's not Skeletor, but it's right up in that range. I'll give some hints. I gave one already. Linder's real close. I did say back. And I have owned and sold some of these. Is there a Funko mole here? Wait, what? They gave these things willingly. I didn't go in there. Hey, Darth Wacko. It's not just a Doc Brown proto. It's the frickin' proto. This is the one, kids, from the glow-in-the-dark, super-duper, most expensive Doc Brown pop. there ever was. This is the one. This is so freaking dope, man. This is I've got the pop over there. I just pulled it out to look at it to compare. And this is the Doc Brown glow in the dark, super duper exclusive proto from, like, it doesn't even have, there's no stamps. Some people will say it's a fake. Some people will say, I saw they didn't get that, but it was sent directly from Funko. I got receipts. This is freaking amazing. I would easily drop some serious cash on that if I had it. Yeah, exactly. Well, Red Ranger, again, I always say this, but we as a team, even if you're going to bid on these things, you've got to think of the kids first. We have got to get the word out. The 2014 one, exactly. We got to get the word out to everybody. If you know somebody in the community that collects Funko, that buys protos, we have got to get the links to them when they're live, which will be in the next couple days. We got to get the word out to get them in there to bid. We want this to go for big bucks because all the proceeds, they'll donate directly to Extra Life. And all that money goes to help the kids and the families with everything they need for everything. The big whales were likely at Designer Con, so the timing isn't super right. I agree, but somebody will have a deep pocket that's ready to go all in. I will reach out to Jose Funko Pants for sure and ask him to share. We're not done. Did I mention we're not done? We're not done. Comic Zombie! Really let me down today, Comic Zombie. We needed you here earlier. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. Get your priorities straight, sir. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. I don't want any early teasers here. Let's get close. Well, Nadu, I think the responsible thing to do is to do auctions. Yes, I think we need to. I gotta verify one thing before any of those auction items will go live, but we will be looking at auctions in just a moment. Okay, hold on. You're ready here? Okay. There's a little hint on the screen. There's a little hint on the screen. Wait. Are you ready? Liz, sitting? Look at the size of this baby. It's a full-size Groot. Or not Groot. Grogu. Bobblehead proto. Look at this baby. An actual child. I'm going to reach out to my customers on eBay that have purchased my protos. When will these go up? So I'll have them up in the next couple of days. I've got the photos taken of everything except this one because I got to find the right backdrop to get a good photo. But look at, holy credits, Mando. Exactly. That is amazing. I've had some cool protos over the years, but this is really needed. Well, Allie, I mean, we'll see, right? I don't know what we can get for these. There is a slight possibility they say, because I'm going back and forth with them chatting, there's a slight possibility they will say you can't do auctions. I'm hoping I will be okay. But if they do, we'll have to do some sort of raffle sitch or something on these to get, because we can't just, there's got to be some sort of raffle, waffle, something situation to raise the most money with these. Oh, sweet, Priscilla. All right, cool. That'll save me a step. So let's talk auctions. I started getting them pulled together last night, and I started the process of building out the auction platform today. And I've got the stuff from Rocky Moto there. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Hold on, let me bring up the page. Why do I need to log in again? I was already logged in. Why you gotta be a pain? Okay. So we'll go here to the browser. I built out the 32 auctions, the framework. We got the majority of it kicked off and started here. I grabbed the corner, sir. And the first three items I put up are the ones from Rocky Moto. So we have up if you guys weren't here the other day, we've got the Godzilla, Rocky Moto. Yeah, Nadu, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, if we're required to go a certain route, yeah, for sure. That looks great. You got the front, the back, and the bottom view. I think the photos came out really good on that. Opening on all these, I'm doing $50. I figured these, no problem. These are going to go past $50 real easy. We've got the, what's his name? Mando? What is it? Rodon. Brown, all brown proto from Rocky Moto. We got he's a Slurprise. He's sitting front, back, and bottom, signed by Mike Becker. Yo, hey, Jose, what's up, bud? How are you now? Just showing off to the group here. We got some protos donated directly from Funko. So the history, the lineage, whatever you want to call it, the proof of ownership is really, really good. I'll show for Jose one more time here. And I'm really blown away by a couple of these. But I'm getting them up. Assume I get approval. I'm going to double check with them that these can be auctions. These will go up in the next 48 hours. And I'll be posting the link to all my social channels. We got a Power Ranger in blue and white. There's the stamps on the bottom. Come on, focus up. We've got R2-D2, all white proto with the black Star Wars base from 2024. And no, it's really attached. Not like the olden days when you can take them off. Got the stamp on the bottom. Grabby hands, exactly. Yeah, isn't it a really nice color scheme? And then this I would spend ridiculous amounts of money to get this. The 2014 Doc Brown. It's a shame the head's not white too, but it's still a very, very cool proto. This one oddly does not have stamps on the bottom. I think they used to just make protos different. Like if I look back at my old Ivan Drago, I don't know if it has stamps on the bottom. I'd have to look. Yeah, I don't know where they found this. How the hell is this still on somewhere in a building? What's up, Mindy? This is pure heat. I mean, the pop of this particular one, the glow in the dark, goes for $1,200 these days. Yeah, where was it sitting? When we did protos, they were only stuff that was over the last year or two. So this was likely on someone's desk. Maybe an artist or somebody that was let go or whatever. I don't know. Or in a shelving unit somewhere as part of a display. I don't know. Yeah, as soon as we get the auctions live, Funko Pants. Now, there's one possible hiccup here, and that's that Funko may say you can't do an auction with these. They sent me the stuff, and they said the pops. They weren't talking about the protos. Can't go up for auction. I'm going to make sure the protos can. Then they'll definitely go to auction. If they can't, we'll be giving them away as prizes, and we will set a threshold that says if you donate $100 or more, you're eligible to win it. I know that's not ideal because people will be like, well, that could be kind of scammy. But this is all for the kids, and every item, every dollar given will never go through me. The money will be directly donated to Extra Life, benefiting Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It will not go through my pocket. So there's absolutely no scam here, and I'll even show videos of me packaging it and sending it, whatever. Thank you, Jose. I was going to reach out to you. Priscilla helped facilitate that. We're not done. We got one more. Look at this. Full baby-sized Grogu. It's a full baby. We're giving away a baby. Right, Red Ranger? Yeah. Since these are older protos and some don't have foot stamps, should there be an authenticity card where you explain Funko donated this and then you sign it? I would be willing to do that. I'd be willing to do that. Yeah. That's a good idea. I will sign an affidavit that says, I still can't believe that Doc Brown, that says I got these directly from Funko. Yeah. I may be able to even get the contact to have it Funko to sign off on it too. We'll see. They used the DeLorean to go back. Provenance. That's the word I can never remember. Yeah, no, I wouldn't even for a second debate trying to auction off or give away a proto if I didn't know 100% that it was a real deal. So yeah, in order to prove that to other people though who don't know me or wouldn't trust me, whatever, I'll put it out there. But so the link for the auctions, and again, I don't want to get ahead of myself here. There's a chance that they tell me I can't put these up for auction. So nobody say these will for sure be up tomorrow. 100% go. No, there's nothing 100%. I'm being open and transparent with you guys. But I do have the auctions up right now from Rocky Moto. We were just looking at those when Jose came in, and I'm enabling the links now. I just didn't want you guys getting ahead of me because you like to get ahead of me, and then I can't do what I need to do. Yeah, absolutely, Mindy. They gave us some great stuff. I can run over the list of the non-protos here in just a second. The keyword or the command is extra life auction. That should bring it up. Okay, so if you guys click on that, that should bring you to this, where you can get to these. These are live right starting at 2 p.m. today. So I can make them live now. There's no reason we need to wait. I started this before I had the 3 in there, so let me go ahead and edit the auction and make it live now. But these are awesome. When those Rocky Moto gave us are freaking awesome too. 12:45. No, can I do 12:30? Will it allow me to go back? Update. Correct errors. So I have to pick a time in the future. We'll make them live today at 12:45. So in 12 minutes, the Rocky Moto Protos will be the first ones that'll be live. The ones you're looking at on screen here, they will be live. Yeah, it may be because the whole thing's not live yet, but I just made it live, so I can see it because I'm logged in, but you guys probably can't. If I go to a incognito window and I try to do that link that I just dropped in the chat. Well, it does show. You shouldn't be getting a 403 then. I'm not logged in here. Should show for everybody. Absolutely, Funko Pants. I will get you all the details, man. By the way, you had texted the other day and said you had a question for me. I texted back and said, hit me, and I didn't hear anything. If you still have a question or need something, feel free to text me. You can do it right now. Maybe in the moment you already got your answer of what you're doing. But if I can help it anyway with whatever, let me know. Yeah, I'm excited. Big shout out, big thank you to Rocky Moto for these protos. We got some awesome items from Priscilla that are going to go in the auction. I've got some more. I haven't even gone through them, but Mike Miscalco, one of our team members this year, sent me some items that I'm going to be putting up in the auction as well. There's a Sune sketch print, one of Priscilla's hand drawn ones in there. Where's my email? I got an autograph from Lee Byung-han, frontman from Squid Games. Oh, very cool. You didn't have the frontman pop. Son of a biscuit. That would have been really cool. Where's my email? Where is... Good Lord. I swear. Living Conundrum sent a link in a Twitter DM for a sore back. I found it work. Okay, thank you. I got to check that out. Thank you. Come on now. Just go to the email. I'm logged in. There we go. I haven't had time to go through all these, but like I was saying, Mike sent me some stuff that I'm going to be putting in the auctions. Where did it all go? Oh, for the love of Pete. There we go. We've got... Where's item 1? Why can I not see the photos? I now can't see the photos? Oh, there they are. Okay. Good Lord. Oh, we've got a, these are seriously zoomed in. I asked him for good quality photos and he delivered. So we've got a Sune number 7, a blue. I can't even get this thing to go over there. Oh, this works. Okay, there you go. Look at this. Oh, that's going to be in our auctions. And then we've got... Ooh, what is that, the beehive one? Yeah, a beehive Toratai. Oh, man, we've got another Toratai, a Sparkbird card deck, stickers, and one of Priscilla's hand-drawn sketches. That's going to be in there as well. Was there more than one photo? Oh, it's just a close-up. So awesome. So those will be added to the auctions as well. And then I might pull a couple of other items. The goal is to have like 15 to 20 auction items. I may even toss in a thing or two. We'll see. I like to always kind of look at it and go, we're missing something like this in there, and then toss something in. The only thing we didn't have this year that I was kind of surprised at is that we don't have any autographed pops. That seemed to always come up in the past, but we don't have any this year. I'm not complaining. Just saying that's something that I traditionally have had in there before. And then don't forget too that Funko Photo Lady, she's got her auctions up right now. With the custom Superman, big 10-inch Superman, the custom Superman soda, a pink Sune, which if Priscilla's still here. Was there a pink Sune, or is this painted? Is this a custom? I can't remember. I thought there was a pink Sune once upon a time, but this could have been a custom that she painted because she was doing the pink in these others as well. And then we got 3 autographed pops. Got another pack a while back from the stream and gave it to Ben's sister. She loves the card. I mean, they're so pretty. They're so nice. Sully tossing things. What am I, huh? How about But she's got her auctions going right now. So if you haven't gotten in there, I think these end Friday at 11:45 a.m. So in 3 days, that's all you got left. They might have been one from a past decon, but it's hard to tell when the pic is small on stream. Yeah, I think even if I try to make it bigger, that's as big as it goes. I may ask her for a better photo of that one. Or may see if she'll post a better one, but then there's already some bidding on it. It's already up to $50, $51. So I think she could add a photo. I may ask her to do so. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. If you don't have the right setup, getting a good photo of something can be a little tricky. And not everybody, I'm not poking fun at her or anybody, but not everybody gets it either. Like, they're like, oh, that looks good. And then they don't know all the questions that might come from people or the need to see really good detail. I overdo it. I take care of, make sure the photos are really good and the descriptions, and I put all kinds of information in there that people don't read, but I try because I know what kind of questions come up. But man, I'm not as far along as I need to be, but we're also doing really good with prizes and with auction items. I think we're as stacked this year as we've ever been with awesome stuff, and I'm still wrapping up all the details. And I'll be working my ass off over the next few days. But we've got, don't forget the stickers are live. You can pre-order your stickers. The auctions are going to be live in 5 minutes with the first 3 items. I'll be adding more. Please share that with your communities and let them know more items are coming. You can follow the auction on the 32 Auctions website, or you can follow Sully and his social channels for updates as items are added. I don't have a definitive list of all the items yet because things are still in flux. But those auctions that I'm listing go through. Is it the 28th? I got to look back at mine. It just says the start date right now. Hold on. December 2nd. I'm going to end them December 2nd. So they're going to have a little over 2 weeks. And I'm doing that on purpose because I'll have a stream that day and I can actively be telling people, hey, it's going to end soon. Get your last bids in, do some last minute posts and remind people, because it's those final moments that are the most important, right? Oh, thank you, Priscilla. Thank you. Yeah. And keep in mind, best way to bookmark all the different auctions, well, just this page. Just this main page right here. When you land on the Nerds Unite, this. Bookmark this page. It's 32 auctions. It's the same link that's in the chat. I would bookmark that right there. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Because as I add them, now keep in mind, there is this featured items section It's a little weird on the 32 Auctions website. You can click view all items, so maybe you actually want to bookmark this one. Maybe this is what you were asking. That's all items. So if I add 20 items, you'll see them all here on one page. Versus the main page here where I'm dropping people in right now, you can only have a certain number of featured items. Oh, Misty, I'm putting together, it's lower on my priority list, but I'm trying to put everything on nerdsunite.online as well. So that you'll be able to come in and go to the Extra Life page here. And I'll put a link in here for, there's already auctions. I'll put in my auction and Patricia's auction, and I'll put in the auction item photos that I've been taking and putting together, so they're all in one spot here. I'll be putting the information for the NFT rally there. The good news is I've been working on all this in pieces. It just isn't all done. So it'll all get posted to nerdsunite.online, and you'll go to the Extra Life page. But I have to get these other things done first. Those are top priority before I can even do that. And remember, too, like, it doesn't end on Sunday. The auctions don't end. The giveaway, for the donation for prizes doesn't end. This is just a big push this weekend. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Comic Zombie, but I don't know when I'm going to see it. We can raise money all year. There will be a cutoff for when you're eligible for prizes. There will be a cutoff for when the auctions. Clearly, there is a cutoff by Thanksgiving, essentially, for the stickers, and I'll try to make all that really apparent and really obvious. But for those of you who are here who participate regularly and are in this regularly, donating and helping, if the sooner the better. If you see something you want, bid on it. That way you get notifications if you get outbid. If you want stickers, fill out that form today. So there's no debate that you got in and you got it taken care of. Just do it. Do the thing sooner. Don't put it off, or else you'll forget. You'll wait too long and you'll never get back to it. Yeah, they had the jumpsuit at the theater I went to. Oh, cool. Like from the movie, they had it on display. That's cool. Yeah, we still got a lot of work to do. But we have the big live streaming weekend starting Friday at noon. As I've asked before, if you guys can be here in person, great. Not in my office, but like if you can actually be live watching the stream, awesome. If not, if you can turn on a computer, an iPad, a mobile device, a TV with a web browser, you can point whatever you got at the stream. So not only on the front page, but we have big numbers. That might carry through my stream and into Midnight Twin, who will be after me. That might carry through the whole weekend, as we've got other people who are streaming. Misty, I had to spend an hour yesterday, which was not ideal with my backfilling the way it is, organizing the room and getting stuff out of here so I could actually function. Like behind me, I finally have some room to breathe. This kept creeping forward to the point where I had no room. Yeah, he would, wouldn't he? I've got things more organized, and I still need to clear some more rooms so that Kelly can join me on Sunday. Friday she may join me some, but it would be at the very end. On Friday or Sunday, she'll be joining Savage's stream for the TRL, where you guys can donate money and request songs. I'm gonna set her up in here so she can join Savage live on stream. And she's excited about it. She's really excited about it. What, Randy C? Prepare for a birthday box on Friday. Uh-oh, what? I got all my cups put together up there. I gotta find a way to display them. I gotta get them out where people can see them. It's so cool. I want to redo this whole room, but when am I gonna do that? Hopefully Priscilla sent me some awesome donuts. I took a photo to share with her to proof of life. But I had just woken up and I was in pain, and me holding the donuts, I look like I'm 85 years old. I am not posting that on social. But thank you, Priscilla, for the donuts. Not only did I love them, but Kelly and Macy loved them. Macy was begging last night that donuts are good for a couple days afterwards, and then they're no good anymore. Last night was the end of the donuts. We finished them off. I looked rough in that photo. Not cake, not cups, no other clues given. Oh. I'm picking up what you're putting down, kind of. I can't wait to find out. I do have to go to the P.O. box Thursday. So hopefully it'll be there Thursday. Oh, I sent that photo off and it's on a billboard here in Slow. Is that okay? You son of a gun. Priscilla's humor, next level. Always great. Cupcakes. Not cake, not cups. No other clue. I would love cupcakes. I love cupcakes. Monster Pete says, I just donated to My Pops for the Star Trek NFTs. Nick said that 7th is the last day. So happy to donate more. My next paid day is this. Oh, how perfect. You're going after those too, huh? I think I'm putting in like $10 towards them, Monster Pete. If we raise enough money, can we see what the photo? Yeah, if I have my goal of $10,000 raised, I will show the photo. I will show the donut photo. That doesn't sound right when you say it like that. All right, there's a lot. I threw a lot at you guys. I'm trying to wrap it all up into some manageable, shareable images about what all we have going on. But as those come up and I put them on Twitter and Instagram, if you guys would please share them. Oh, it looks like the auctions are live. Let's see. Refresh. Am I looking at it through my Sticky Talk? We can redo Sticky Talk. Yeah. The donate photo for the kids, our 2025. Oh, donut, not the donate or donut photo. The donate photo. Yeah, these should be live. So if you guys want to get any bids in, looks like place my bid is enabled now. Each of these protos start at $50. If somebody's willing, it would be great to get those those bids in early so that when other people come to it, they want to jump on it. You could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Exactly. Sticky Talk. Let's go back to Sticky Talk. Okay, so as we've done in previous years, and hopefully I've got my spiel butt down better, we do have some stickers available for pre-order now. These will go out mid-December. I've already got a quote. I've already got the production company on standby, and they're waiting for the final numbers. We need to sell 300 stickers. That's my goal. Anything above that would be amazing. Anything below that starts getting questionable on whether or not we have enough for all the shipping. We'll figure it out. There's a main sticker that you have. What are the percentage chances? I think it's, I wrote it down because I can't see it on that graphic. You get a 50% chance if you order one sticker of getting that one. Then we've got what they call the Oil Slick Rainbow Chrome. That's a mock-up. It's going to look way better in person with that nice reflective rainbowy material showing through the whole thing except for a few key parts. You got a 33% chance of getting that if you order one sticker. And then last but not least, we've got the glow in the dark. It's going to be almost entirely white except for the outline of Nerd Unite and the wings, but the halo and the Extra Life writing will be in color. But then you hit that with a black light or your sunlight, and you're going to get a beautiful, bright, glowy sticker. Priscilla's already confirmed that the Vinyl Disorder glow in the dark are really nice stickers. I trust her 100% on that. So if you want one sticker, $5. You get one random sticker, no requests. You get the next random one that comes out of the pile. You want to save a little money? You can buy 4 stickers for $15. So that's essentially like buy 3, get 1 free. You want to go a step further? You want to really commit to helping the kids and guarantee that you get a full set of everything? $30 gets you 3 main stickers, 2 Oil Slick Rainbow Chrome stickers, and 1 glow-in-the-dark sticker. So 6 total, $30. You're guaranteed all of those. In the past, I did match and give early, low-numbered stickers to those who bought full sets. And I think I'll extend that offer again this year. So if 15 sets of full sets are purchased, those will get the lowest 15 mint numbers. I think that's fair. I think we do that. And then the rest are random. So we can do that. The stickers are 3.5 inches wide by 1.75 inches tall. So they're a little wider than our typical stickers that we've done in the past, but they're because it's more of a horizontal logo that works. So they're just slightly bigger. And for every sticker purchased, we're basically getting $3.50 donated to our pool after our production costs are taken out. Like $3.50 goes into the pool to cover the shipping of prizes. And then whatever's left after that, after all the prizes are shipped, will get donated. One year we still donated like $1,500. So the more stickers we sell, the better. And any purchases made of the stickers count towards your total money donated. So if you're trying to reach that $100 tier to get one of the higher end prizes, you've already got $30 towards it if you buy a full set. Payment will be due. Let's do the Friday after Thanksgiving, the 28th. Yes, because I'm gonna have to. Yes, the 28th. Because I got to pay for the stuff up front for all the stickers. But if you guys the money's coming in or already in by the 28th, that covers all my bills so I can pay rent. So 28th will be the due date for payment. Shipping will be somewhere around December 12th. Oh, for sure, Walking Miracle. Yeah, thank you. The free sticker or NFT for today, based on Running Man. Right there. That image doesn't look so great here on screen. I think the final NFT is going to look real good, though. It for some reason looks a little jagged there. I don't know if it does on your screen, too. It will not look like that in the final one that's delivered to you. All right, any questions, any thoughts, any notes that I need to write down of things to do? Here's my, let me think out loud. Where did I put that pen? To do. Top priority is get more auctions up. We need to get the NFT rally sorted with a schedule. We need the team schedule up. Prizes announced. I always ask this. Oh, yeah, Mindy, for sure. I'll show them. Top priority for you guys, if you see something I post where I'm like, hey, Rocky Moto, thanks so much for donating these items that are now available for auction. Like it, share it, comment on it. Not in that order, doesn't matter, but quickly. If you're willing to take this an extra step and help us out so much and helping spread the word for this, one of the things you can do, for those of you who are Twitter users especially, is turn on notifications for my stuff for the next few days. Go to Twitter. Go to an account that you want notifications from. We'll say me, but I can't show you if I say me. Let's say Valor and Vellum, because I have this turned on for her stuff all the time. I want to be able to support her and share and comment, and I don't want to miss stuff. So you go to her account, and there's a bell right there. And I've clicked on the bell to turn on notifications. So every time Priscilla tweets or replies to somebody or whatever, I get a push notification on my phone that says Priscilla just tweeted. That way I don't miss it, and I can like it and comment on it and share it immediately. The more that happens on a post, the more likely it is to be shared to a lot more people. Let's get as unselfish as we can for the weekend, and I'll try to keep it all Extra Life focused. Turn on those notifications for my account if you're willing. Make sure you have push notifications turned on your phone just for a few days. You can turn it off later if you don't want it. But I found this very helpful in supporting Priscilla and any other companies and individuals that I want to support so that I don't miss info. So do that if you're willing. Turn on those notifications. All right, to answer Mindy's question, what did Funko send? They sent the protos we already showed, and I can show those again if necessary, but here are the pops. We've got a limited edition Superman, the movie Superman, in the phone booth. If you're a Christopher Reeve fan like I am, that's an amazing pop. Got the new QR code exclusive sticker on there. We've got the Pinky and the Brain 2-pack. Now, this was an exclusive at a con, was it not? Just having a thought here. Or how was that one sold? Funko Shop. That was my next guess. Okay. Looks like that sells for 30 to 40 bucks. But that's the nice 2-pack. I got to interview both of those gentlemen that were the voices of Pinky and the Brain, and it was such a fun panel. We've got the John Cena WrestleMania with the walk. He's got his jorts on. That's so dope. That's a great pop. That one's also an exclusive with the Funko shop logo on there. The barcode. We've got, Gimli from Lord of the Rings. They actually did, Rain DC. At one point, I got him. Somebody got him with the question to play their characters, and not only did they go on a whole rant talking about all kinds of weird stuff, they were cursed as Pinky and the Brain, which was really funny. I tried to record it on my phone, but it wasn't very professional of me to be up there. Maybe if you go and you look up some interviews with them, you'll see. Oh, okay, Callard, that one I showed is a glow in the dark. You're right. I do see that there's a regular and a glow. That one I held up is a glow. Got the glow sticker on the box down there. And that one goes for more. That one goes for, I see, $29.99 at auction, $40 buy it now, $35 auction, $28 auction. They shouldn't have done auctions. $45 auction, $59 buy it now. So that one does pretty good. That's a good price. That's a great price. We've got Marty McFly 2015 with the You're Fired facts, old Marty. The glow is the exclusive. Makes perfect sense. And last but not least, I love this one, Billy the Puppet. I mean, I like the Saw movies from a storytelling perspective. I can't watch all the torture porn, as some people call it. Saw Billy, 1824. I don't know about the word balloons. I don't know if they're any different or not. This one, is this a 9,500 piecer? Probably. It sells for 35, 30, 27, 35, 30. Yeah, so this is about a $30 pop right there. That's another nice one. Those had big quantities. That's not the LE95. Okay, yeah, I didn't see. Oh wait. Oh, you're right. It doesn't have the stamp down. Doesn't have that on the cardboard there. You're right. This one. So where was it an exclusive to then? Without the special edition. Just a special edition. He is on the tricycle in this one. He's not standing. That's the difference. This sells for around 30. Just a Funko.com exclusive. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, he's standing in the one that has the 9,500. This is where he's on the tricycle, which is, I think, out of box would be a super cool pop if you're, if you're willing, if you're insane. And then we have the Protos, which I got one more clarification. I got to get through them. I debated just doing it, and then if I messed up, asking for forgiveness, but I think I better double check with them. I love Funko. I'm very appreciative for them jumping in and supporting us as always. I'm appreciative, but I'll be honest, I miss the stickers that had, Amazon or Target or whatever, because look how confusing that is. Like, they all look pretty much the same except for a small little tag on the cardboard down there. It's easy to, in the conversation, to forget, to lose the details, to cross the details. And I've just always been a sticker fan. I like the stickers. I should say retailer exclusive. They have the exclusives from other retailers on their website too. And that doesn't make it less confusing. I used to be able to buy Target and Walgreens and other store exclusives at Funko HQ. If you read the description on the Funko site, it says find more products at Amazon for AZ exclusive, etc. That's how I check. Okay, interesting. No, I don't mean it in a negative way at all, Chuck. I don't mean it in a negative way. They're making a shift in the way they're doing this stuff, and I'm just, my old world mentality says look for a sticker like this, and that tells you this. And now we have to learn new tools to, if they are, they are more consistent and clean looking all next to each other because they have those stickers and they have them laid out a certain way. The stickers are applied better. They're machine applied instead of hand applied. Hot Topic and others are putting their stickers on them again. I did see that the other day. I saw one. I think maybe they were like, oh, well, things are different now. People aren't quite understanding. We could do something to fix that. The new Hot Topic sticker on top of the blue code sticker is really dull. Wait, can you give me an example, Randy? I could look it up and see it on eBay. What's a pop that's like that? Hot Topic exclusive pop. I want to see. I don't know if I've seen one. I was thinking maybe one would pop up at the beginning of the search, but I think I need an example. Holy, what? A Bobby Singer sold for $125? I think I have like 3 of these. Supernatural stuff still doing well. Yeah, I noticed, Darth Wacko, you have been jumping on the LE program for sure. Oh, did you, Darth Wacko? Nice. Very nice. Anybody got an example of the Hot Topic sticker on top of the new exclusive sticker? SpongeBob. Thank you, Randy C. Oh, well, it's that one right there, but that one's taken out of box, isn't it? Or is that the old one? No, that's an old one. Oh, there we go. See original listing. Oh, where it says Hot Topic exclusive inside is small compared to what it used to be. Huh, it's different for sure. Interesting. Oh, dang. Look at the application of this one. It's all kind of over at the top of it. Yeah, I mean, I liked where they were going with this. It would have been really cool if in place of that limited edition, it had Hot Topic, but they wanted that as part of this new sticker program. I mean, how else could they do it? You don't want the sticker on the side. That was a thought I had. You could maybe put it in this area here to the left of the Funko sticker if it was a small square, but that's going to be very hard to read. I don't know how you would do it. And I wonder what was the impetus for deciding that there needed to be a consistent sticker across the front of all pops when it's an exclusive. Like that QR code thing is supposed to be to verify authenticity, right? So I get that, but yeah, I don't know. Chalice and Toy Temple put theirs to the left, but those are smaller and circular. Toy Temple exclusive pop. Oh yeah, see, that's kind of what I was thinking that Hot Topic could do. I kind of like that. Assuming that the Funko sticker doesn't go any more to the left, because then you wouldn't be able to fit it in there. But I think that looks pretty nice. Oh, maybe that's what they could do. Maybe this sticker from Funko could just extend out on the left and they just go ahead and build it into printing this sticker. Then you have to go full color instead of 2 color. But I think they could still do it. I bet the production costs would be reasonable. So just make it one longer sticker with the... You think so, Pop and Stock? He said he thinks the QR code sticker should be on the side of the box. I mean, that would be... I think that would be good. I don't know. I doubt they're going to change anytime soon. International distribution works with the blue ones they have now. I think it's why. Oh, that's good thinking, Randy. Yeah. I get that. I don't know. I again, like I said, I was kind of a fan of the more stickers on the front, the more ridiculous, the better. I was down for it. But then if Pop is sold outside the U.S., how can it have the U.S. retailer on the same sticker? Well, then it wouldn't be the retailer for those. You would print, out of 9,500, if 5,000 were staying in the U.S., then 5,000 stickers would have Hot Topic, and then the 4,500 would have the international symbol. I think. Because that's why. Popping stuck. Yeah, I mean, distribution worldwide is not easy. Clearly, Funko's been trying to, get distribution. They got it in the UK by buying Underground Toys, and then they were working LATAM, Latin America, trying to get that distribution, and they've done a lot over the last decade for sure, but I don't think it's buttoned up. I think they're still always working to make it better. And now that you can go to one website and buy for everywhere, which is good, instead of having separate sites for each, but it gets confusing for people who aren't used to it, who haven't dealt with it a lot in the past. All right, back to Extra Life. What else do we need? What is there something I didn't cover? Is there something that you're really hoping to see? Like, I got the magnet on my list. Oh, I need to put merch at. These will both go to merch, so I'll link those. Anything else I need to do in preparation for Friday? The discount. Yep. That was only going to be for certain items. Remember that, but I'll have to look for which the certain items are. So I got 3 merch related things I got to do. That's going to be like a Thursday item for me. First, I got to get auctions, NFT rally, team schedule. Those are like top priorities. Yes, we will be doing an NFT rally. I will have a schedule that shows who all and when all their times are. It won't really start until Midnight Twins stream on Friday evening after me. I may talk about it during my stream, but it'll really kick off with Midnight Twin. You'll have to donate for him. We figured out the number last night. I gotta look it up. I don't remember. Midnight Twin is $1.13. So during his stream on Friday, you'll donate $1.13 for one, or, and we had this chat yesterday, because people can't ever seem to follow the instructions that I give on this, $1.13 will get you one NFT. It will not be immediate. You'll make the donation. You'll make sure to include your wallet. You have to include your wallet in there. And then you'll get an airdrop to you probably on Saturday is when I'll start distributing those. If you get all of them, 9 in total, me, Midnight Twin, Dorksman, Funko Photo Lady, Welsh Dan, Darth Wacko, Universal Ghost, Takuma, and Karma. 10 Misty. There is one for Misty. So 10 total. If you get all 10, you will complete the set. You will get a bonus NFT. We'll set a date for that. It'll be in a week or two. And when you get all 10, you'll get a bonus NFT and a physical magnet that I'll have produced, and then I will send to you. Walking Miracle, no. That one, unfortunately, I have barely got the list created of some of the prizes. We will still have the same markers, the same breakouts of amounts. In other words, there will be a tier 1 of $10, a tier 2 $25 minimum, tier 3 $50 minimum, till tier 4 $100 minimum. But I won't have the list of that. Probably I'll may have an early preview Saturday at best. I'm still receiving items, and I'll be receiving items this weekend still, so I'll be adding to it. Like, I tried to give everybody a 2 months heads up, but several people companies just, got sidetracked, forgot about it. I finally followed up recently, and they're like, oh crap, all right, we'll get it out. Yeah, I do what I can, but I can't control when they ship stuff, so. You did like that, Mindy? Good. Yeah, we'll be doing that. So you'll have to go to each stream and donate the right amount. But if you want like 2 of Midnight Twins, it'll be $2.26. If you want 3, it'll be $3.39, etc. Maybe we can maybe Curtis could have a little chart or something. I don't know. I don't think I'll have time to make it, but if you want to complete more than one set, you're welcome to. You could complete 3 sets if you want to get 3 bonus and 3 magnets, but that's totally up to you. Good, Mindy. Good. Okay. Anything else that you guys can think of? I am probably going to wrap up the stream a little early, or I can hang out and do some work while we're all here. No, I probably just need to go work. I'll get more done if I go focus and head down, get the work done. I'll be designing graphics, taking photos, filling in spreadsheets, nonstop work between now and Friday. I'll be doing tons of stuff. I need to make a video for the auctions. No other thoughts? Okay. Yeah, we did. So personally, I'm up to, what does that say? I can't even read that. That's crazy. Last year I could read that. This year I can't, even with better context. $664? Yeah. As a team, we're up to 4161. And as an individual, I'm up to, what'd you say, 664? Yeah. Oh, it says it right there. I can read it there real good. So that's good. So hopefully I roll over my first 1,000 this weekend, and maybe much more. We'll see. I got to put together the prize is for Friday. Okay, here, let's do this. Let's workshop an idea. For Friday, I want to do something akin to a giant box game, but it turns out I don't have enough boxes, nor would I have the space to have the wall the way I want behind me. So I'm working on, I'm trying to figure out something else. I may use pop protectors with a piece of paper in the front, but I want to do something on Friday where you donate X amount of dollars and we'll have a box game going on with like 50 boxes. Some will have prizes, some won't. There will be 3 pretty good prizes, pretty good pops or something along those lines. Then there will be quite a few, let's say 20 smaller items that can be mailed in an envelope. I'll show those items up front. But if there were, well, if we took a couple of these pops that Funko sent and we put a Labubu in one, just spitballing here for the big box game, a mega box game. How much should I say is the amount you have to donate in order to get one of the boxes? If we do $10, that's $500 we could raise. But then I'm giving away $100 in prizes, probably. So for $10, you might win a $30 or $40 item, or you might get nothing. Who would do that? Would you buy a $10 box by making a $10 donation? Is that enough? Do you think it should be $50 a box? I mean, I wish, but I don't think we'd have a whole lot of people participating. Honestly, I was thinking 10. I was leaning towards 20. But maybe to do that, we need to put one more better item in there. Well, yeah, and I know, Misty, that's always... Misty said, remember the soda whatnot stream, interest tank once the grail was pulled. That's absolutely an issue that can come up. Yep. It is a thing. Of course, Walking. Yes, it would definitely count. I shouldn't say of course. It will count. $10 Canadian. $14.99. I don't want to do any $14.99s. Odd amounts like that are... It just messes up the numbers. We always end up doing it anyway, but... Somebody will purposely make a donation for $3.33. Well, I guess we're going to be doing it for the NFT rally. I guess what I'm asking is, should it be $10 or $20? I'd like to get it to 20, because if we did $20, 50 boxes, it's $1,000. Also, if we do $20, it'll slow the pace down. People won't be as likely to do it, but eventually I think we could end up doing it. I could maybe even put in something pretty nice, like a small proto to one of the boxes. That would move the needle, I think. Trying to think of what else I have I may be able to contribute in there. I mean, I could definitely pull out a nice pop to include. But if we had like 3 pops that are 20 to 30 bucks, and then a final one that was like $100 or more. I thought about that too, Chuck, selling them all before we open them, but I don't think that'll work. How would that work? Yeah, but if I do that, I have to have a whole separate set of prizes set aside. Well, Mindy, we'd have 50 boxes, ideally, and visualize 50 boxes behind me. Each one has a number or some sort of something on the front of it, an image. And inside each one, you don't know what's going to be in there. So if you're interested, and I said, okay, donate 20 bucks, and we will pick a box. You'll tell me a number, and that'll be your box. So let's say Mindy donated $20 during the stream on Friday. And then she said, I want box 17. I pull box 17. We open it. It could have nothing. It could say, sorry, but thank you for the donation. It could have a small item, which would be something that would fit in an envelope. I'm thinking some stickers and maybe a drop code, because I can mail these. I have some of these still. That could be in there. Sticker sheet. I have some of these from Priscilla. We could put in some of the envelopes some awesome sticker sheets. Has to be something that'll fit in an envelope for like 20 boxes. And then we would have like 3 items in those boxes that would each be like, this could be one of them. And then we would have one box that has like I could pull a pop from my collection that's worth over $100, or I could put in a small proto. I have some cool like Freddy Funko small protos. My only concern with that is we're having a bigger audience on Friday that isn't necessarily a Funko fan, whereas this works well for everyone because everybody knows John Cena. That works pretty well. Putting in a proto may not move the needle with a lot of people. Got to think more universal. Sell all first, then spend to win to get the order to open. Do we think we could sell 50 boxes at 20 bucks? Hey, Uga, what's up? Oh, no. I could not have them pick the numbers once. Wait. I would not have them pick the numbers. Once all the boxes are purchased, put the names on a wheel, and first name gets box 1, etc. Well, if I'm going to do that, I don't even need the boxes. I could just do a prize wheel and say, well, here's the prizes. We're going to spin, and you're the next one in line. You get the next prize that comes up. That would save me all the time of building all the boxes. 25 boxes at 20 bucks, sell them all. If they all go, do another round with 25 new boxes. I mean, yes, but then I can't put in a $100 item for my collection if I'm doing 25 boxes. The math doesn't math. I think I need to do at least 50 to give a $100 item. Could be wrong. We're brainstorming here. I don't mean to be. Box is interactive and fun, exactly. Audience would be more into the opening. I agree. Ooh, Misty, that means that I have to make 50 deliveries. I already am going to do 100 for everything else. Yeah, right, Walker? It is a tough math justification. Yeah, they will. A few. Not all boxes, though, pop in stock. The math doesn't math. If every box had a prize, then for every box, I would be spending a minimum of let's call it $8 in materials and shipping. And if I'm only charging $10 a box, that sure as hell doesn't work. $20 a box is a little better, but that's a lot of work to get. $20 is actually more like a $12 donation. And I have to pay for all the shipping either out of my pocket or out of our sticker pocket. and I'm already concerned about shipping all the prizes and having the money for that. So have a prize in every box is not really going to happen. It's way too expensive. Shipping, you just eat us up. I could do an envelope with a sticker sheet or a drop code, because those are 70 cents to send. Yeah, Pop and Soxy, I kind of like that scenario, but none of the items would be super high priced at that point if I did 5 prizes. Funko Photo Lady! 62 months, what's up? Natty said having digital prizes is also a problem, because if the person isn't a digital person, it gets a bit annoying for them and you might feel bad and try and come to an alternative. That's true. Again, we're not universal with this. It's an easy win for me to give away, but a lot of people aren't going to know anything about the NFT program or want to set up a wallet or any of that crap. So that's not really a good prize. You're right. Walking Miracle says no prize in some boxes. I feel only works at $10. I think sadly you're probably right. Yeah, I'm still struggling with this thing. I want to make it happen. I want to do something fun. Maybe a box game is not the answer. There's still time to pivot and find a solution. But ideally, for all the effort that would be involved in doing the box game, I want it to be a pretty quick. I want to do something fun then on stream. I want them to pick a number. I want to open a box. I want them to see. I want them to get a real physical thing in the mail, or if we have to sell all the boxes first, that prolongs it. People aren't going to want to hang around. Then it adds a whole segment where I'm spending all the time doing that. Crypto Gamer, I will be putting that together to make sure that the schedule is that's one of my top priorities. But in the meantime, luckily you don't have to memorize anything. There is one spot that all the streams will be playing, and that is our team page on Twitch. So let me, for an example, show you, and then we'll get you the official link. Actually, I think if you do ! Extra life. Yeah, no, that's just mine. Okay, let's get the team one. So looking at my channel, you just come down here and you click on right next to my number of followers is this page. And you see how I'm live there right now? This is the page you want to bookmark and go to every time, or just leave on throughout the course of the weekend. Because all of our team members, there's Dorksman, Midnight Twin, Universal Ghost, Penn State Phil, Takuma Studio, etc., etc. All 9 of us are there. And whoever is live, even if there's multiple, will get priority and be up here at the top. But it should always be whoever's live currently in the time frame, the time block, will be the top person. Then if you want to, I think you can click on their name and go to their page so that you're like fully focused. And I just noticed that little pop-up on there, that Crypto Gamer X1. I can't see that in my stream normally. And then you could go back to the team page after. Whoops, I went too many backs. If you wanted to go back to watching everybody to see who's up next. If it was a wheel with prizes, you really wouldn't need to set up 50 physical numbered boxes behind you, but then you miss out on the reveal. Yeah, that's a good point, Chucky. There's something I really like about the physical box. I love it when I've seen people do this a bunch, where they have like ping pong balls, or like Curtis was doing the stickers on his face or stuff like that. Oh, hey, there we go. It just showed up here. Sully's community sent 1 heart, 5 bits, number 1 Crypto Gamer. Combo started. Let them, you have 1 minute left to join. Hold on. I don't see the overlay on my end. Maybe you guys see it. I clearly did when I was here. So if I go to the channel, mute it. There's no overlay here. There was a second ago right here in the corner. Do you guys see any kind of overlay or something on the screen where you can jump in on this combo? Oh, there's a big heart down next to the chat. I can't participate. I can't do anything. But I see, oh, you guys can't see on the screen right now. There's a heart down here next to the chat that doesn't show on screen. Oh, it's up there next to gift a sub. Ape did bobbing for balls as a giveaway. I don't have the space for something like that in here, unfortunately. I'm pretty limited in studio space to be able to do anything like that, and the inability to really have like a secondary mobile camera. That's a whole other ball game. What's up, Dr. Doom? How are you? Don't mean to be like, oh no, stupid idea. That's not what I'm trying to. I'm just thinking through what's possible and what's not. Having a wall of boxes. If I had a physical wheel, which I don't, I could get one, but having a board, I can make a board with a bunch of numbers or something on there that I can interact with, that kind of stuff, that's all functional and possible. I'll keep thinking on it. I mean, you guys make some good points. You put out some good ideas. And I really hope I'm going to have the time to pull something together because I think it would be fun for the mass audience on Friday to do something like that. I want to do something a little bit more interactive than just talking or playing a video game where I'm not fully paying attention to the screen. Maybe I'll Google some ideas too. If you guys see any good examples of kind of what I'm talking about. And like I said, I have the prizes that have been given to us to use as I see fit. And we've had some fun, unique items from several different companies. I know, Chucky, I thought about that too. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I thought maybe I could put a placeholder. I could take 37 out, but I could put in a prop protector that's empty in that slot. Still be a little tricky. Dr. Doom, I'm doing pretty good. I got some back issues that have been fighting me. And honestly, right now, I feel the best I've felt since last Wednesday sitting in this chair. But when I get up and move, I start to feel it. And then when I lay down at night, that's the worst. I cannot get comfortable. It's just a constant throbbing pain in my hip and back. And no matter what I take, ibuprofen, how much I ice, exercises the doctor told me to do, etc., that's the time it kills me. So I haven't slept more than a 2-hour stretch in a week. Been like sleep 2 hours, up for an hour or two. Sleep for 2 hours, up for 10 minutes. Sleep for an hour, up for 30, like all night. I'm not exhausted, but I'm feeling it. Yeah, Chucky, you make a good point. So maybe I could make a big board and I could have Post-it notes with the prize under there and we could do a reveal that way. Something like that. I'll keep thinking on that. But your mode of thought there is perfect. Like, how will it actually function in the moment? How could we do something with it? Any other thoughts? Has ice helped the back at all? Yeah, it numbs it temporarily and feels good for a while, but then eventually the pain creeps back. Yeah, they gave me some stretching. Yeah, the doctor gave me some. As soon as I'm done with the day, I'll do my second stretches for the day. Yeah, that's one type, Chucky, but he gave me some very specific ones for what I need to do, and I'll follow what he gave me. But that's not bad. I've done that. It's more about instead of bringing the leg perfectly back, it's about bringing the leg across. So I would take like right knee to left shoulder, at least in that direction. I can't actually touch it, but could you have all the prizes as picks so you have the space? That way the wheel would just have Post-its with numbers on them. Maybe, yeah. That's it. Yeah, Walking Miracle. I actually thought about how to integrate shout outs in there. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me write that on my notes. So let's just call this fundraising bonus items. Yeah, I could have a little, I mean, there's already so much on the screen, but I could have a little something that says, you know, donate $20, get a box in the box game. Donate, you know, $7, get a shout out. Don't have different amounts from cheapest to most expensive. Could have stuff like that. I have not tried Epsom salt bath. That's a good idea, Falconer. I've seen others use incentives on the actual Extra Life page. Yeah, I haven't done that just because it's like you need to leave here and go there to see the incentives. And that's, I mean, it still is a good idea, right? But I like the idea that I have this area that I can show things off and draw attention to and talk about easily without having to go to like this view to go, what if I get to here? You know, then I'm kind of lost in the corner. It's not as interactive. It's not a bad idea, but I wanted to be a little bit more creative to use the space to do something fun. If we could fill this screen visually with something wacky, bored, well, I guess not wacky, but visually stimulating to somebody who's screaming through here at 100 miles an hour. If we could have the boxes and I'm opening them and showing them and stuff like that, like I think that is just visually very appealing. Ultimately, you know, it'd be really cool, a big like wall that's an advent calendar style where I'd open a door and pull something out, but I ain't building that. That'd be too much work. Let's see. Let me Google this while we're on. Twitch fundraising ideas for live stream. An animated Mully, huh? Live art commissions. I'm not. I guess I could do that again. Like we had all the hoots, all the owls once upon a time. But again, our main audience or our wider audience on Friday, I don't think that works so well for them. Viewer triggered challenges. Let donations unlock challenges like a 2-minute dance. I'm not dancing. Attempting a tongue twister. That's kind of fun. Speaking in a funny voice or getting silly makeup done. I don't have anybody to help me do silly makeup on Friday. Don't really want to wear silly makeup. Just shipped off my first whatnot sale. Lucky, the post office is right across the street from the shop. Oh, nice. How nice is that? 50 numbered I had the envelopes idea. Stickers would fit, post it with prizes that don't fit, hand-drawn zonk if you get nothing. Okay, now if I had a big piece of cardboard or a big board and the envelopes were like taped up there, that's visually pretty good. Pull the envelope, open the... I like this. I like this idea. I like this. I think easier to pull together. Wall of envelopes. Got a fun name for that. We gotta have a fun name for that. What's another word for an envelope? Cringe or story reveals? No, I don't want to do that. Benefit concert? No. Cooking or baking? No. I can't really move down to that space and do things. Guest appearance? Savage is doing that on Sunday. Giveaways? Got it for sure. That makes sense. Shout outs? Interesting that we've got that already on there. Nothing mind-boggling showing up. Show off pops. Interesting. Yeah, I like that idea, Chucky, but Friday, pretty much the entire time we'll be on the front page, I will not have a lovely assistant here. Kelly's got to work. That's one of her busiest days. She will be helping on Sunday, but not on Friday. Sunday, I mean, we could do that when we have it'll be more of our core audience. Could even be stuff you plan on selling later. Yeah, I mean, I was going to take from some of the things I've listed because don't know if it'll sell, or, you know, that could be my donation, which I don't mind for sure. Chuck could be your lovely assistant. I don't think Chuck's going to get here by Friday. Charlie, Chuck, just take off of work and come hang out. And by the way, I don't have any space for a chair for you, so you have to stand in the corner until you're called on. Wearing a dunce cap. Yeah, I got to keep thinking. Figure something out. I'll have to watch some videos or something. All right, any other thoughts towards Friday? I'm excited about this weekend, but again, a lot of prep, so that's what I got to get back to. I got to get to this to-do list and just get it done as quickly as possible. Yeah, Chuck, but they have space for that. They have like a whole wing that you could be standing in at different points. How about unboxing certain things you don't plan on opening if someone donates a certain amount? I like that, Dr. Doom, but I don't know if it speaks to a general audience. You know, like if you think about Twitch front page, people coming through all walks of life, all types of interests, the things that are universally acceptable to or appealing towards that kind of audience is stuff like gift cards to Amazon, a Funko Pop of John Cena or The Rock or somebody very recognizable, something from Stranger Things, money, straight up hard cash. You know, what are the kind of things that would get the majority of people to go, dope, I want in on that. I know that thing and I want it. I would spend $20 for a chance to win that. Yeah, sorry, Dr. Doom. Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while. I didn't realize timeline-wise you didn't see that or hear that. Doggo holding a basket with 50 numbers and you spin the name and pick a random number for the basket. Okay. Yeah, I think I follow. I mean, that works. One of the reasons I like the visual of the envelope wall or the pops where they pick a box is it's less rigged. Like, people don't even trust those wheels necessarily. But if there's a big wall and they get to pick the number, there's no way I would know where to put the prize versus what number they would pick. So I think people trust the randomness of that better. Could be wrong. I mean, he does follow me, Chuck, so I sure could. No, I get you, Chuck. That makes sense. I think the envelope so far is the best thing. Because then we have the moment where I open the envelope and I slowly slide it out to see what the prize was. I mean, the worst case scenario is I have 50 envelopes and there's one $100 prize and then somebody pulls it in the first 5. That sucks. People would be less likely to donate going forward. It's just that we just have to go out on a leap of faith and hope it'll work out where somebody doesn't pull it right away. But we'd still have 3 or 4 other items that were enough to move the needle. 50 numbered dog. I can't say the T word because she's standing in the doorway looking at me. Dog picks the T word, sleeping after about the first 30. Yeah, totally out cold. She's sitting at the door like, hey, what are you doing here? Why are you talking? Phone a friend. Does cheering bits count towards the donations? No, it does not, unfortunately. I don't try to route anything through me other than the stickers where money goes to me and then I donate, because I end up just having to pay taxes on the part that goes to me first. It's not like Uncle Sam will give you a forgiveness if you I'm going to donate all my earnings from that day. Well, they still tax you on the earnings for that day. So pretty much everything, I want the donation to go directly to Extra Life, and then that triggers an event or something. But if you slowly pull out the number from the envelope, it's then going to be an 8-hour stream. Not that slow. Yeah, walking. I don't know if that works, Walking Miracle. I could certainly try and just say we'll give away all the prizes either when the wall is completely sold or at the last 30 minutes of the stream or something. Could do it that way. Could even say you don't have to be here. Yeah, Monster Pete, that was crazy. Oh, by the way, for all my box game winners, I have a good 6 or 7 of the most recent ones set here, boxed and pretty much ready to go. But I think what I'm going to try to do is hold them till I'm sending out extra life prizes. And then if I can combine them, I will. If not, then I will ship them. So everybody would have their box game winnings within the next 6 weeks, maybe even month. But yeah, and it would work, Walking Miracle, but I don't know if not opening the boxes until a certain point, if they're not selling, there's no fun thing happening, and therefore I think it loses its steam, its momentum. I don't know. Yeah, we had 100 squares. I did two boards. First one sold out. The second one, I think there were like 10 or 20 spaces left where I claimed I just had those for me, and I think I won 1/4 because of that. Yeah, it's not ideal. But if I don't sell out a board, let's say I have the 50 envelopes on a board and we do them and we say at the end of all these selling out or a certain time, I will open the envelopes for those who did donate and distribute prizes. There's a chance that if there's 20 envelopes not purchased, that the expensive item or items are in those envelopes and I'm not even out anything. It's nuts, right? Like this should be a fairly simple thing, but it becomes complicated pretty quickly when you start talking out the logistics and the possibilities, and you think about things like somebody's got to donate. People don't listen to instructions. What if I say you can only get one each and somebody donates for 2? We had this happen the other day. I gave simple instructions for packs, and we like 4 different ways the system was broken within 2 minutes. Yeah, so much to consider. So Dr. Doom, I'm streaming noon to 8. Twitch can't give an exact time. They just give a window. So I applied and I said I'd like to be at 2 p.m. I would like to be front page, and they said, well, here's a window. Best you can do is pick noon to 8, and at some point during that window, you will get front page. Well, I better be there noon to 8, right? So that's why my stream is 8 hours on Friday, from noon to 8, and it might happen at noon. It might happen at 2. I hope it didn't happen at like 7 p.m. where I'm only on for an hour because Curtis goes on at 8. I mean, he'll get the raid over, but it would make more sense in that point for me to stay on a little longer and then raid him. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm hoping the 4 hours is within that. I'm Pacific. Yeah, and definitely in my time zone. I think if you're going to do 100 envelopes or so, it should be $5 to $10 range for people to donate. This way people would be interested in buying more than one. I think that's fair. Yeah, that's good. From the window to the wall. I don't think I could do 100 in one shot. I think I could do a board with 50 envelopes that I could put up behind me here. I don't think we have an easel, but I think I could figure out something. Have that board and then rip the envelopes as somebody gets them. But if we're going to hold on to them and open them later, I could just literally put their name on the envelope. I could write it up there and leave it. I could pull the board over here and write it. Because it's got to be big enough where somebody goes like, oh, okay, I'm gonna give $10. I want in on this, and I want envelope 37. Well, they need to be able to see, or I need to be able to hold the board and them see that 37 is available. Yeah, that's going to be a while to make a board. I got to figure that out too. Charlie, No, don't you try to move over here. There's colored stuff in your way. Do you need to go outside? Oh, that is clearly what it is. All right. I think I need to wrap up the stream. You guys, thank you for the brainstorming session. This was great. You gave me some ideas, but I got a lot of work to do and I got to get to it. So I'm going to go take a quick break with the dog, grab a bite of lunch, and then get back to work. I will be here. So if you have ideas and you want to send me, best way to get a hold of me is a Twitter DM. Definitely, I'll give pettins and lovins to Charlie for sure. If you want to send me a DM, I don't know, whatever your thoughts are. Plastic Easter eggs, prizes written on the paper inside. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, those could all fit in a big basket of some sort. I was thinking about something like that. Let me write that on the list. Plastic Easter egg. That'd be really cool if I had like a big something clear, like a cylindrical tube or a clear box, and I can put the eggs in like as they're sold. That'd be fun. Absolutely. Yeah, Dr. Doom, I'm working on all the posts in the next 3 days. We're going to start with a schedule. I already had a save the date. I just need to update that with some new things. But I'll have a schedule. I'll have our NFT rally going on. I'm going to have all of those will point back to the website, nerdunite.online, where I'm updating things like the auctions and prizes. And there's a lot to do. A whole lot. Like 2 weeks worth of work. But I'm going to find out a way to do it in the next, 3 days. No, what? Not this week. No, I'm allocating that time to working on Extra Life. So I'm more money out of my pocket towards Extra Life, which I'm not complaining about. I want to do it. I'm blessed to be able to do it. And then less money coming in. So that makes November a little tight. But I'll get back to it next week, doing some whatnots. Shep, what's happening, baby? How are you now? We were just talking through Extra Life. I shared, we got some cool protos from Funko and some other pops to give away. We started the sticker. Let's do this for anybody that might have just come in. Sticker pre-orders are available now. $5 gets you one random sticker. There are different rarities. Main 50% chance of pulling for each purchase. The holographic or oil slick rainbow chrome, 33% chance of getting for each purchase, and the glow in the dark, a 17% chance of getting with each purchase. You can buy one sticker for $5. That includes shipping to you. You can get a little bit of discount if you want to buy 4 stickers. You get that for $15. That's essentially buy 3, get 1 free. Or if you want to get guaranteed low numbered sticker and a whole set of all the options, $30 will get you 6 total stickers, 3 of the main, 2 of the hollow, and 1 of the glow in the dark. You get the whole set, gives you a couple extras of the main and the hollow to do with as you please. And that donation of $30, essentially, our cost to get everything produced is under $5 in that case. So that's $25 that's going to help cover the production cost of the stickers, the shipping of all the prizes out to everybody, and then whatever is left at the end will be a donation to the kids. We need to sell 300 stickers. That would be ideal. And as of right now, I've got 15 orders. Some people have ordered multiple stickers, so that's good. We've got some full sets ordered, so we're on our way. But we need to sell more stickers. I'll be advertising those through the weekend. If you sign up, then you'll get the email and you can make the payments. The payments, hopefully I get by the end of next week. And then the stickers will be delivered in December, but I got to push it here. I'll put it on Twitter. I'll put it on Instagram. We'll talk about it all over the place to get people into buying the stickers. If you know anybody in this Team Nerds Unite that's not around, as soon as I put out the Instagram post, the Twitter, make sure they know, send it to them, put it in your groups, share with people, whatever you can do. Thank you, Shep. Appreciate you. Nice. Good walking miracle. Yeah, the ideal scenario is we sell 300 stickers. Well, if we sold 10 full sets, that's 60 stickers right there. Right? We sell 25 full sets. We're halfway there. So, and I'll send out an email too to everybody that's purchased in the past and see if we can get them to buy even 1 sticker per person. 200 people and a few buy sets. We're there. It's a lot to ask, but I'll get the word out, and I need you guys to help get the word out as well. Auctions are live now. Has anybody bid on the auction? Let's see. We got the first 3 items up. It's the Rocky Moto items donated by Mike Becker and Rocky Moto. Godzilla's already up to $75, and the Rocky Moto Leo Space Boister Prize Proto is already at $50. Rodan's the only one that doesn't have a bid. But look at this beauty. Got the graphics up. There's the front, back, and bottom views. Already at $75. After how many bids? Just one. Somebody did the $75 bid to start. That's what I started. I forgot that one. We'll be adding more items. I've got a bunch from Funko. I've got some stuff from Priscilla and some other odds and ends from our pack behind us here, our stuff. And I don't know what's coming from these other companies. So, Shep, if you win the auction, and it's all written in there, but it's a good question. If you win the auction, you do not pay 32 Auctions, the website that this is hosted on. I will, that evening when it's done, send an email and say, hey, you won the Rocky Moto Godzilla Proto. Here's the link. Go to Extra Life, to this link, make a donation in the amount of your winning bid, which was, let's say, $275. You make that donation. Make sure you put your name in there that matches this name here so that I know it was your donation. As soon as I see that donation come through, I pack up the stuff and send it to you. I cover the shipping as part of it. That's it. You make a donation in that amount. Make sure you follow instructions, because we have some items donated from Mike Mascalco, who I'll be putting up some really cool Sune stuff. You will donate to his link, which I will put in the email, which is very legible and comes with a link, and I'll keep it short and sweet. But people sometimes make assumptions and go, well, I heard Susie donated Extra Life. Let me just go ahead and knock this out and get it done. No, don't knock anything out early. Just wait on my email. It'll be coming soon enough. I put that in all the descriptions in multiple places. Do not pay 32 auctions. If you win, you'll get an email. It's all written out, but then every year somebody's like, what do I do? Well, read. Read would be good. Reading, please read. For the stickers, you fill out the form, and it says this at the top of the form too. Fill out the form, wait. A couple days later, I'll send emails. So hopefully this weekend, like Saturday, I'll send the emails to people saying, okay, got your sticker order in. Here's how much you owe. Here's links to where you can pay. Either PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Here's the exact amount. Make sure you use the same name that you donate with everywhere else, or at least tell me in the comments what your name is, and we'll get you sorted. All the instructions will be there. I try to be as wordy as necessary, but as in a way that gets the info across with bullet items, graphics were available. Sometimes I don't succeed, but I think most times I give it a pretty good shot. I try real hard to make it understandable. Uh-oh, Chuck's here to remind me she needs to potty. Okay, I gotta go. Let's find somebody to raid. Well, we know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Welsh Dan. Thank you guys for being here. Again, if you have any ideas, questions, whatever, hit me up with the Twitter DM. That's the best way to get a hold of me. I'll be reading those messages regularly, so hit me up with questions there. We're going to raid over to Welsh Dan, who is a member of our Nerds Unite for Extra Life streaming dream team. He will be live on... Oh, man, I thought I had that link ready to go. He will be live for Extra Life from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific this Saturday on his channel, which you can also get from the team page. But we're going to raid over to him now, and maybe we'll find out if he has any shenanigans up his proverbial sleeve for this weekend. Let me add points to you all first. Add points all 100. And then we will raid over to Welsh Dan. Natty, you're welcome for the stream. Shep, you have a good one as well. Thank you for coming by. Walking Miracle, absolutely. Remember to wash your hands, check on somebody you love, make sure they're doing okay, and above all else, most importantly, Nerds Unite for Extra Life, starting this Friday at noon Pacific. Mark your calendars, tell the world's worst assistant. See y'all then. Bye.
5 prizes, no more. It's going to be 45 prizes. And the more tickets we sell, the more prizes we add.